Sup chat? Welcome back to, well, not welcome, sure, welcome, welcome back, but also welcome to most likely the grand finale of Old School Level. Oh wait, my mic's all the way over here. Stupid.
Good start. Wouldn't be a level design contest, both VLDC and OLDC finale, if it weren't for some stupidity from yours truly. But hey, that's what people come to watch for, huh? At least I think so. But welcome back to Old School Level Design Contest number 1 of 4. Last time we finished man, this is prime Felix stream. I really have to reboot because the controller's off. Is it working now? Okay, it's working now. Awesome. Due to technical difficulties, the Old School Level Design Contest 1 Grand Finale is cancelled. Not actually. So, last time, we finished the pretty bumpy overall Skyworld. Like, the entire first half down here, except for maybe this level, was all pretty bad. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Like, these three, not good. This one, underwhelming. This one was fine. This one was fine. Underwhelming. What was this one again? Right, Star World 6. Ugh. But I did say only the first half because the second half, aka all these levels up here, I don't wonder if that's like a giant coincidence that all the levels down here were pretty doo-doo, but all the levels up here were good. You know? I like them. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we're talking about the best ranked levels world. We have only, it's actually, like when I was updating the list, or not list, the title, I was like, damn, only 8 levels tonight? So it might be a short one, but I also like, take, you know, nice and slow. And I apologize if I'm taking it slow because I did not get a fully night's rest. here I am trying to present the like cream of the crop of Old School Level Design Contest number 1. At least I think it's the cream of the crop. It officially ranked it is, but in my opinion, will it be overall the best ranked levels world? Mostly does not reach my top 10 list. Like maybe some levels would break into the top 10, but of like the 10, 9, or 8 levels, maybe 1 or 2 would break into the top 10. So I'm not gonna why am I trying to say not trying to sugarcoat it? Let's just jump into it. You want to see the best ranked levels world? I want to see them. I want to get this show on the road. You know how the best ranked levels go. Let's get it started. So our first level is Seltzer Fortress by HammerGuy. Hammer Bro? Question mark? HammerGuy, this is 8th place, so we got the top 8. I mean, we kind of figured that out when we played the 9th and 10th place level in the Grassland world. It's actually funny how both the 10th place and 9th place, I think it was 9th place for sure. What about 10th place? Look at me just like checking. Okay, so yeah, 10th and 9th. So 8th place out of the 83 officially ranked levels, but for us 89, because again there's 83 contestant levels, but there's 3 judge levels that I also ranked and 3 disqualified levels which I also ranked, but they're not like if when you see them on the list, if you want to be that type of person, you could be like, those don't count, and that's fine because I added it to the like, man, I'm stupid today. That's what happens, you only get like 3 hours of sleep. Anyway, Seltzer Fortress by HammerGuy, 8th place out of 83 with a score of, I have the official ranking somewhere. Load please, load please. Load. This is awkward. Jeez. Took a sweet ass time. Okay. 8th place with a score of 40 flat out of 50. So this beats out the 9th place level by 1 whole point, which honestly is pretty big. So let's do it. Like I'm super excited to play the best ranked levels world. Like, it's the best part about OLDC, right? Ah. As I almost died right away. Can you imagine? Alright, so we already got literally layer 2 and 3 going on, so I guess I gotta pause and already, you know, deal with my bingo card. Again, chat, if you would like to play along, !bingo to play along. Anyway, layer 2/3 to start. Already to start. So yeah, already we got the mishmash, which is castle aesthetics and ghost enemies, and not how I always say it, but I'm actually a big fan of the mishmash gimmick. I say it all the time that, like, I didn't die. Wait, I gotta check that lava again. I saw a swimming sprite. Let me get me to the nearest lava pit. Stat. I gotta check it. Gotta be mindful of the Yoshi coins as well. Go, 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 go. Alright. Okay, that's really weird because I was able, like, I didn't react in time, but I could have swam up because I saw, like, when you jump in the water, you kind of like that little sploosh animation. I saw that. Like, can I get a? Okay, we need to like Felix. You got levels to play instead of talking about like jank, which is not really, you know, out of the ordinary, especially in Iano Felix streams like this. So, if that's a sign of things to come, better strap in for the worst, I guess. I don't like these buildings. Okay, so there is a ceiling. So I was like, how are they bouncing off? Okay, I made the right call. I had a feeling that there was going to be something at the top because, I mean, why else? Why else would it be that rough? Also, I'm pausing again because switch blocks. Or sorry, switch block. So technically it doesn't count, Felix. Nerd emoji? I kind of pooed myself there. Thank God it's the slow. Oh God. As I was saying, thank God it's the slow one. What the fuck is going on with these? Like, maybe I should just backtrack. I shouldn't trust that. Just get me all the way back here, thank you. This level is janky to say the least. I don't really... Case in point. What the fuck was that? Dude. This is just the first level and we're already dealing with whatever the hell's going on. Like, we got fake lava, we got walk through walls glitch, like, straight up. Alright. I made the right call of deciding to stream the grand finale of OLDC today because I almost thought about playing Monster Hunter Stories. Which, man, I really should stream a bit more often because at this rate I'm not gonna be able to finish. I'm rushing. Okay, I'm not messing with it. I'm just backtracking. It's completely fine. Kind of like how they added the, like, not conveyors. I don't know what you want to call these lines. No, don't touch these things. I'm actually so paranoid of them because they're so jank. Never in my life would I think that I would be so nervous about getting, what's it called? Or like dealing with those holes in the ground enemies. Because they aren't technically sprites. So they are technically enemies. Like, you can't kill them, but I don't know. Why are there coins down there? Okay, that's all 5 Yoshi coins already. Jeez. So, something tells me if we have all 5 Yoshi coins down, something tells me this level won't have a midway. And I don't know how to feel about that. It does have a midway. Like, jinx! And boss already, huh? Ooh. Alright, this is pretty snazzy. If I could... Okay, I kinda like this. Like, edited boss for one. For one thing. I'm blind. I'm very blind. I'm not blind. Well, that was... a very, very compacted level, I feel like. Like, I like the gimmick that it's utilizing, you know, again, castle aesthetics with ghost house enemies. I think that's pretty snazzy, because like I said, I'm a fan of the whole... Can I not die here, by the way? I'm a fan of the whole, like, not flip side gimmick. I do like the flip side gimmick as well, but the mishmash gimmick, as I like to call it, where again you take two... It's gonna... Right! It is gonna do that for us. Okay, so I gotta be prepared for that, because what I'm gonna do, especially when we get, like, to the top 3 or to the later half, I'm definitely, like, after the level, I'm just gonna put quickly BRB, just so we could avoid the potential spoilers. I mean, I don't know, just to, like, build up the non-existent hype, you know? So alright, that was Seltzer Fortress. I do not see the whole Seltzer gimmick in it, because isn't Seltzer, like, compressed water? It's like the thing that freaking clowns use, right? Where you, like, psh, spray with the water seltzer, the seltzer bottle. So I thought based on the name, it would be a lot more water themed, and again, I don't know if that one janky part with the lava, which again, I guarantee I could have swam up if I reacted in time. That's why I was honestly left speechless, because I was like, wait a second, I could have lived that and it would have looked ridiculous. So yeah, I like the levels gimmick, don't get me wrong, that it utilizes, you know, ghost house enemies and castle physics, but in my opinion, it really just was a ghost house with a dash of, or like painted over with castle aesthetics. And what I mean by that is there was no castle enemies. Like, you could have at least added some, but no, you had the Boo Link, you had the Boo floor, which was really jank. And I do appreciate the fact that the holes in the ground, I don't know what to call those enemies, it's just things you fall through and then apparently phase right through bricks and insta-kill you blocks. I don't know. But I appreciate the fact that they were actually a threat in this level, because like no one's gonna remember that quote-unquote enemy, again, very heavy quotations when I say that, from the original Super Mario World. Like, it's already hard enough to die to it, but I say that even though I died to it. So yeah, overall, like, you want me to be brutally honest? Okay, this is not top 8 material. Like, this is Aquatic Mines territory, where I was like, I don't really see how this is top 8 other than the whole gimmick of, hey, you used, you know, niche enemies, which is kind of what Aquatic Mines did, and what, that's gonna get you top 8? Same with, like, Aquatic Mines 9th place. Again, I'm not trying to roast, but this level was really compressed. Like, that's my one thing about this level, that it was just like, you know, you have, here, I'm gonna showcase with my Excel sheet, not magic, paint skill. So the level should have been like this, right? It should have been really spaced out. But all of this level was compacted into a level like this. Because you saw how, like, for example, all 5 Yoshi coins, boom, midway, which I appreciate that they put before the boss, but, like, you could have honestly sufficed without a midway and been like, boom, that's the end of the level. So what I'm saying is, it feels short, but the amount of content this level had could have honestly been stretched out to have a longer level, and I would have appreciated that more. So, first level, I can assure you it is not top 10. Like, get used to it, Chad. Maybe we're gonna come across some banger levels. There's always that one banger level that I like in the best ranked levels. So, again, no like disrespect whatsoever. That's why I always leave the best for last. You know, that's where the saying comes from. So where does this go? Seltzer Fortress. The name was a lie. Levels very janky, to say the least. Boss was honestly cool. But, like, again, one small thing is not enough to be like, boom, better than, you know, all of this. No, not really. The whole level has to be groundbreaking, and this level wasn't really. Like, this level kind of loses my trust that if I play it again, some sort of, you know, bullshittery is gonna happen. So, I don't know. I still liked it. Again, probably biased because of the whole mishmash gimmick. But ultimately, I think I actually don't know. Like, do I give it freaking top 20? Because, okay, go down the list, Felix. Honestly, short level. Difficulty curve was fine, but it was very janky. And that's really all I got. And it was compressed. So, short level that has a lot of jank is what I'm thinking about this level. I think somewhere here, Noise was really short, but really cool. But I feel like Seltzer Fortress felt more like a old school level, if that makes any sense. Like, Click Noise felt almost chocolate design, as weird as it sounds, as weird as it is saying that. There's also Aquatic Mines, which, in my opinion, again, Aquatic Mines wasn't too much better for a 9th place level, but I think it did honestly better, so maybe no. Maybe Seltzer Fortress can move even lower. What was Primate Bridge? I said first half good, second half too short. I mean, that's kind of the same with Seltzer Fortress, right? The second half, if you consider it midway, too short. Let me go check this level real quick. Let me refresh my mind. I need to go to Skyworld. I think Primate Bridge was here. Ah, this level. Hot take. I think Seltzer Fortress is better than Primate Bridge. Again, I think I'm like being like I'm in a good mood and feeling very forgiving of the level so far today. Just overall. How long will that last? I don't know. So I think it could go here. Like I said, or not like I said, but as per grand finale, come time, you know, once we beat all the levels, we're gonna finalize the rankings. I did say after I beat the Skyworld, I was like, I need to re-rank a whole bunch of the Skyworld levels, and that's still true. That's still very much true. So the aesthetics, I would give you an 8, but like I said, there's no castle enemies. You could at least sprinkled in maybe a saw, maybe a spike ball, But no, it was all ghost enemies. Which is what I said previously, right? It's literally a ghost house painted over a castle background instead of ghost house aesthetics. The creativity, not enough for an 8. Like, there's nothing that makes this unit go, whoa, top 8 for me. Consistency, no. Like I said, this level is very janky. I honestly think you could go even lower. Like, I guarantee you, if I play this again, more crazy shenanigans are gonna happen. Like I said, I totally regret taking away the functionality slot in this ranking, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna combine consistency and functionality into one, and the more I thought about it, I was like, no, those are kind of, should be 2 separate categories. And playability 7.5. It's literally 7.5 across the board because it's a mid-ass level that overall I think gets the lower end. Like on a 1 through 10 scale, I would rate it a 4.7 out of 10. So that was the 8th place level. I would, normally I read out the judge notes for each level, but I feel like I spent too long with that. I'll just, I'll do a quick TLDR of what the judges say. It's best that I read them after I rank it, in case I'm not mind controlled. What's the word? Persuade in the wrong direction like I have for previous level. So first judge, pretty creative take on a layer 2 smash castle. No. There's some graphical glitchery in your section. The boss fight would benefit strongly from not having a ceiling. Second judge, the combination of okay, so it was just saying, hey, layer 2 was pretty cool. Never been a fan of Super Mario Bros. Smasher castles. So it really was just saying, hey, I like layer 2, and you get top 8 because of that. Come on, dude. Whatever. Moving on from that, hopefully it's better from here in terms of ranking it is. We got Agaric Sabotage by GbreezeSunset. Good old Jump Team member. I'm a bit hype. Or a bit hype. I'm definitely hype. Hey, come on, it's freaking the Jump Team. Maybe I'll play Jump on my birthday, which is coming up in 4 days. I don't know, I already have a game decided for my birthday stream. So, Agaric Sabotage by GbreezeSunset. I am not worthy. 7th place out of the 83, so we're moving up. Looks like, okay, let's see, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there is no ties. Honestly, thank God, because was it VLDC 2 that had a 6-way tie for 3rd? It was absurd in that regard. So this level has a score of 40.33 out of 50. So this is 0.33 better than HammerGuy's level. Let's do it. This level's got a moon. We're outside. What do we got? Mario is outrageously hungry for some gnarly mushrooms, so he goes on a way cool adventure to this awesome looking cave. I was about to say, why are some of the words capitalized? But you know what? But I get it. You know what it is? So outrageously, gnarly, way cool, and awesome are all special world level names from the original Super Mario World. That's pretty silly. So what do we got? Oh? Okay, mushroom. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What's the bush here for? Why am I trying to pixel clip? I'm trying to farm bingo slots, chat. What do we got in here? Okay, reset pipe. Let me add that to the bingo card. So... Oh, it's gonna be one of these levels. So I gotta... Okay, I see you. So it's gonna make me spin jump, but probably a reset by... Oh shit! I'm not gonna find out if these freaking blocks are... Like, these pits are reset pipes or not. Looks like up there is one. What's going on here? Oh! This? Okay, I'm really glad I did that because that would have looked really cool. Am I supposed to farm coins here? Boing, boing. This is so freaking Jump Team right now, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, this is straight out of Jump. Like, you got a main gimmick, oh! Okay. I don't know if I got really lucky there or what, but... Like, think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got really nervous there. Okay, there's a... Like, this is looking like Lazy's level. I'm liking this gimmick a lot. Yeah, it's like really close to... I'm supposed to take a hit there, aren't I? Am I? Weird, like, music cut off of there. So how do I do this? Like, this? Dude, the Rex was freaking pixel clipping. That doesn't count towards the bingo card, by the way. Oh, I was supposed to take a hit. Okay, this is really unique. What's gonna happen here? Well, let's find out what's in these. What? Stop! I'm trying to collect it. Give me the shell, thank you. It's a puzzle level. It seriously is, Felix. I'm glad I don't have a timer for this. I actually don't know what it wants me to do here. Well, rip. So I'm supposed to throw the shell, but why is there turn blocks here? What? I'm so confused right now. So why are like all of these extra blocks here? Is this just a red herring right now? Yeah, I didn't think so. Thinking emoji right now, chat. Okay, if I spin jump here, I won't bounce high enough to... Maybe? I might break the shell though. Puzzle level, dude. Freaking straight out of Jump. I'm kind of fanboying right now, I ain't gonna lie. Just... I mean, what would you do if you kicked the shell? Nothing happens. It almost feels like I gotta get this Koopa up somehow. Hello, Dogfather. What do you mean watch stream 0? What stream did you miss? I don't know. You get scammed? Also, hello, Dogfather. Oh, wait, you redeemed Orb. Okay, let me... Well, first of all... Oh, hopefully... Oh, gosh. Ouch. Sorry, it's just readjusting. Orb. How are you, Dogfather? I will add the Orb to the stream. There you go. Am I okay? Well, the back ain't getting any better, but... I am happy to be streaming to you and playing some good old OLDC. Okay, I think I have an idea, like... Okay, no, I think I got this. So, like... Will I have enough time to do that, though? Something like that, but I have to... Frick a puzzle level, dude. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I think I have a idea. I don't have an idea, actually. Okay, let me try my original strat. So, like, what if I do that? Okay, it doesn't what's it called, bounce fast enough. I know, so there's two ways of throwing the shell, or just like any throwable block. There's one where it goes extremely fast, which it will bounce off of the wall and won't fall into the floor. You're doing a lot better. That's good to hear. Finally had an important conversation with a friend, so now I feel a lot better. That is awesome to hear. I'm really glad to hear that about you. And yeah, I even my parents told me that, and I'm like, I'm kind of surprised that the doctor didn't refer me. Okay, no. I said okay, no, as in my idea there did not work. No, I get it. Yup. Light bulb, dude. I'm stupid. No, wait, I could save this. There we go. Jeez, dude. Jeez. That's why all the turn blocks are there. Midway? Midway, hell yeah. Was I not supposed to grab the midway? Why are those throw blocks there, Gbreeze? Why are they there, dude? I was probably not supposed to grab the midway. What the hell? What? Oh, reset pipe, probably. Oh, I gotta time it. Ooh! Okay, I'm liking the second half already. Ooh! Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, I need the shell still. Damn. Okay. Can I re-enter the pipe? No. I'm so curious about those throw blocks. Like, it's gonna be bothering me. Gotta watch out for a moon, by the way. Okay. So this jump might just be, yeah, really, really difficult like that. Dude, that's not fair. Okay, I deserve to live there. I freaking got a pixel clip and it almost screwed me over, dude. Screw you, pixel clip. Oh, there's a blog here. Simple enough. Like, it's one of the easier ones we had to deal with right now. Oh, okay, we got a cape now. What's happening? Do I have to stop the shell? Boom. Do I have to take a hit here? Yeah, I did. Okay. SMRT. I hope I wasn't supposed to do that. Blind jump. P-switch. Okay, it's literally a level straight out of Jump, dude. Like, Jump is gonna be full of these puzzles, so get ready for that, ladies and gents. I'm pausing as if I have a timer. I don't. Sorry, I'm just like staring at this, my freaking mouth agape. I'm like, am I overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. This is gonna be close. Call the ref. I totally timed that. I was like touching the coins, dude. I want a refund. Okay, I gotta wait for it to sleep. Go to sleep, dude. At least we have another chance at a yump. Which we got so many yumps last time. Guess that's the reason why we have a drought today, though. And make sure to go like extra early, Felix. Cool. Don't collect that mushroom. Dude, we got literally reverse mushroom challenge right now, where we have to take hits here. Do I grab the fire flower, or do I? No. Okay. Okay, dude. It's literally reverse mushroom challenge. Where did that Koopa come from? Bye. Okay, this level clicked for me now. I'm having the time of my life right now. I don't want to save state. That's probably a reset pipe. Do I win? Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm literally scratching my head, not figuratively. It was just itchy. Oh wait, this is probably easy, right? I could just do that. That feels too easy, though. Bye? Oh, fuck! Oh, there was more turn blocks down there. I don't... Okay, so there's nothing down here. I need to bring Yoshi here while being small. Huh? Huh? I'm really enjoying this level, by the way, but at the same time, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to rank because this is just a straight up a puzzle level right now. So easy peasy. I gotta take a hit from the urchin, and then also get the Yoshi back. Well, I'm screwed. Thinking emoji. Okay, if I spin jump, ditch Yoshi, fall down. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I see the vision. Totally didn't steal that from Dogfather. So this, easy peasy. Open this up. So now, drop Yoshi, take the hit, and... Okay, yeah. Yeah, dude. Don't collect that mushroom. Can you imagine if you were like rushing ahead, not paying attention, you collect a mushroom like that? Awkward. All right, I literally just told myself, whatever, dude. I literally tell myself that. Imagine if you collected the mushroom. Frickin' jump team members, dude. Also, avoiding spoilers. Joke's on you, chat. You don't get to see the 6th place level. Not yet, at least. We get to play this level all over again, basically. I don't... Like, I kind of said that during the rest of the levels, Dogfather, that I was fine with, you know, all the normal levels, but I'm gonna make an exception for obvious reasons for the top-ranked levels. Alright, time to basically speed run through this level now. I really don't know how to feel about this level. Like, it's a much more fun mushroom challenge, but it's a puzzle level, so in that regard, I'm like, how the heck, Pixel Clip, how the heck am I gonna... Eee! Okay. Sorry, I got nervous. Yeah, it's a puzzle level, so I'm thinking, how the hell am I gonna rank this? What? 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 What the pardon my French, but what the fuck was that? How did... Okay. 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 This is fine. What the hell was that? I'm shook. I'm so shook right now. I mean, yeah, while we're playing this again, this is just like the reason why puzzle levels are kind of a touchy subject, in my opinion, to say the least, because... Okay, don't die there. Because, like, yeah, in that regard, Chad, how the heck am I, like, not, sorry, what am I saying, how the heck am I... Okay, what are the point of these turn blocks? Am I supposed to bring this with me? No, it's for no reason. Oh, there's a 1-up in here. Okay. I mean, I could bring a throw block with me. Never mind. I wasn't fast enough. So I just have to... Oh yeah, so as I was saying, like that's the thing with puzzle levels is, I mean, that's just puzzle levels in general, that it's really fun the first time, but the second time you kind of see that I'm just like breezing through this level because now I know the solution to everything, right? So that's why puzzle levels is already awkward to rank by itself when you're comparing it to like normal levels, right? Because how I want to not rank this level is, how I see this level is, it's a puzzle level, and it's almost a chocolate design with how creative it is. Like, the creativity is almost like Lazy's level, which is our current #1 by, like, a large mile. A mile and a half, dude. So I think I want to reset here to get another mushroom. Oh, we have another P-switch, too. I'm stating because I'm just paranoid. Like, I do like this level, but I do not want to play it a third time, you know? Still no yump. Is the P-switch gonna do anything for me? I mean, I may as well bring it with me. Oh, you can literally collect the coins. Okay, so now we just have to haul ass, right? Like, go, go, go. Just, well, rip. Guess I don't get to haul ass after all. Womp womp. Oh, come on, get me out, dude. That's a freaking pain in the ass. Can you break this level somehow? I don't know, I have an extra piece, which I want to break this level somehow. So, take the hit, thank you. Can't believe I'm scared about a frickin' fire flower, dude. Can you imagine touching a dead? Because I want to collect this, because I gotta keep this for what's coming up. Here, let's try to break the level. Let's see if I can get... Nope. That was a terrible attempt at trying to duplicate a Yoshi. Oh. Man, let me try again. There we go. No, I need that. I literally... Okay, why am I stupid? I know how to do this section. There we go. I was thinking, I'm like, what do I do here? Stupid Felix, you already did all of this. No, don't drop down there. Why am I so... Okay. Do this. Drop the Yoshi. Do that, but don't collect the mushroom. I needed to bring the Yoshi. Improvise? Never mind. I tried to do a mid-air yump. Alright, I need another mushroom, so reset me, please. Thank you. Okay, let's just do all of this again. In the correct order this time. Let's not be stupid. That and that. Break this. Drop the Yoshi. Take the hit. Bring the Yoshi, but I gotta haul ass. Because I need that mushroom. No. Okay, I really have to haul ass for this moon. I mean, I get it, because, yeah, in my opinion, moons are supposed to be harder secret exits, in my opinion. Like, they're meant to be really difficult to get. So I respect the fact that this is actually a challenge. But, like, the challenge is just... Well, challenges. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just shut up, Felix. Okay, go, 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 go. Can you imagine that actually cost me the run there? I mean... Ooh, that was close. I don't know why I was making that noise. Get me up there. Let's collect our well-deserved prize. GG's. Let's see if we can get a 50 for GbreezeSunset. Okay. 50! I did not actually think we were going to get the 50 there. And we ended up on the 69 in bonus points. It's not going to push me, is it? Okay. No spoilers just yet. I can cross off a couple things here. So we got 30 plus bonus stars. We got no yump. Got a moon. Vertical section. And I think that's it, right? Technically infinite power-up farm. Let the reset doors. Or reset pipes, sorry. I think that's it. I'm just like eyeing my bingo card. I'm like, what do I need? What else am I missing? Alright, so Agaric Sabotage. This is literally Mushroom Challenge. So, like, I'm saying Mushroom Challenge because that's the closest thing I could relate this level to something else, because that's again the problem with puzzle levels is how the heck am I gonna rank this, because in terms of old school level design contest, it's really creative, but in terms of just like, you know, general level, it's a puzzle level, right? There's no sense of danger. There technically is in the second half where you could die there, but like, I don't know how I want to describe it, but like, it's not a platformer Super Mario World classic, right? It's a puzzle level with pretty niche not niche enemies, but like niche problem solving that the general player won't know in their first attempt. Kind of like me, except I played this like 10 years ago, and as if I'm gonna remember everything there, right? So I don't really know how I want to rank this. Like, I think what I'm just gonna say is it's better than Mushroom Challenge, but that's the thing. Mushroom Challenge was more of a like platformer sense of danger level. Agaric Sabotage was like not really, right? It was a puzzle level. But I still think, because like Bubble Boys is also a platformer, but I feel like Bubble Boys is in that category of it's almost chocolate design with how creative it is. I liked it too, but I'm just like trying to justify if it deserves top 10 or not. Because like you also got Crystal Castle. Don't get me wrong, Guard Sabotage, perfect length. Okay, you know what? Instead of just like thinking overall, let's just go down the list. So it's a puzzle level. The first time around, it was really fun trying to problem solve, but like you're kind of forced to play this level again because you're not gonna know that it's like psych. You need a mushroom all of a sudden for the moon. I will like take that into consideration because technically it falls under the category of, hey, you need to, like, you're not going to be able to 100% this level the first try. Like, I literally made the joke where I was like, imagine if they made you have to collect the mushroom falling down all of a sudden. Literally, like, 5 seconds later, we found out that we needed the mushroom. You cannot make that crap up. So overall, like, I think what I'm trying to say is I don't want to be biased because it's a Jump Team member. It's a level straight out of Jump. Like, you got the gimmick, you got the creativity. So I'm already a huge fan. So I don't want to delve into this too much. I think I'm just gonna give it 9th, like automatically 9th, because if I'm saying it's a better Mushroom Challenge, because okay, here's another thing about Mushroom Challenge. I really like the gimmick, but I also remember saying it was pretty unforgiving in the fact that you basically have to go damageless in the entire level that is Mushroom Challenge. And like the second half compared to the first half, I'm talking about Mushroom Challenge now, the second half was much longer. So like Agaric Sabotage at least has that fail safe that's like, hey, you don't need to, go damageless. You kind of have to take damage, right? So I was thinking it could have been better than Bubble Boys, but I am gonna stop at 9th and say that because, like, it's a puzzle level, right? The first time around really fun, but the replay value not as great, right? Because you know the solution for everything then, so you can just breeze through the level, which I kind of did, except maybe messing up I think the last puzzle. So I still really like this level. I'm really glad to have it in my top 10, but I don't know. I feel like I just feel off about this level for some reason. I'm like, it deserves top 10, but should it go higher, Felix? Absolutely not. But like the angel and the devil on my shoulders, like, it deserves second place because it's a Jump Team member. No, Felix. So the aesthetics, I mean, again, just go down the list. All these 7.5s, it's only gonna get as good as it's gonna get. The creativity, 9.5. I don't think it's a 10 because I don't know. I don't think it deserves a 10. As much as the gimmick was really fun. Like, the playability, 8.5. It's not a 9 because of no replay value. And consistency, I'm just gonna give you a 10. I can't really think of, like, difficulty curve is completely fine. I don't know. Like, just gonna puzzle level. I think that's why I'm so, like, iffy about this. So I'm like, you know, is it a puzzle level? And, like, does a puzzle level deserve top 10? I don't know. Give me a sec, chat. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to check something real quick. Alright, so yeah, that was Agaric Sabotage. Congrats on our top 10. Congrats on top 10. So let's see. Oh wait, I gotta switch this over. Let's see what the judges had to say. Again, I'm not gonna read off everything they have to say. I'm just gonna give a quick TLDR. Alright. To be rather blunt, this was probably the least fun I've had playing an OLDC stage. What a weird term to use. The level felt rather slowly paced due to a lot of dead space between setups. I mean, you kind of needed it? Second judge. Yeah, they're basically calling this a puzzle level. So I made the right call. Some of the timing is a bit too precise. Not really. Like, the only precise part was the moon. And I mean, kind of what I said. It's meant to be, you know, difficult for the moon. You gotta reach. Ouch! Sorry. I fucking slapped my hand across my headset. Alright, moving on. Not up. We're going down to 6th place. We got What the Fuzz, WTF for short, by FT029, another Jump Team member. I think we got an invasion of Jump Team members going on in here. This is 6th place. We are moving up? Down? However you want to interpret it as. We're moving up in the rankings. A 6th place with a score of 40.67 out of 50, so this is 0.34 better than 7th place. Do you think, like, it's just gonna be 0.33, 0.33333 all the way through? Let's do it. Another Jump Team member level. Okay, surprise Yoshi. Jeez. Like, think fast, Felix. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, think fast, Felix. My god, where's my brakes? Dude. Okay. 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 This is... like, I need to breathe, dude. Okay, I need to breathe. Let me breathe. Dude. Oh! What was that? That was just like dropped off the deep end all of a sudden. Like you wake up and you're dead. No, you wake up and you're free falling out of a freaking plane falling from the sky, dude. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, are we doing it again? Yes, even though I'm dead now. Ah. Well, I'm just dead here. You wake up and you're dead. Don't take that out of context. Oh, what the heck? Who spawned down there? Sure. Okay, so I have to wait there. Okay. Where's my jump? Come on. This level is so fast-paced. It's like, I'm awake now. Again, I sound tired. I'm a little fatigued, but I'm awake now. Now, why do I have to wait for this one? The first step doesn't count. Jump stolen. As it always is. What's going on here? It's gonna... Yep. Yep. Where am I going? Ah! Oh my god. This level really is what the fuzz is going on. Ah! No, I need that! Dude! How am I on top of this? Point of advice. Yoshi can spit the springboard through a wall. Point out of ice. I know already. I need to pause because I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. I think... Okay, it's just that. Never mind. No! Oh! Dude. Oh! I'm sorry, I'm so stressed out. No! No! I'm so sad. You know what? It's about time I died just for a skill issue. This is a skill check level and I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dude. Like it's just a genuine get good. I gotta lock in. Just like Monster Hunter Stories, dude. I'm locking in. I'll hydrate in a sec. It's not exactly the level that I could just like kick back and chillax. I'm liking it though. I'm really liking the pace of this level. I don't want to be a killjoy and say, you know, it's that kind of level that you enjoy in your first run, and then you kind of know what to do. But I think these kind of levels get that pass though. So I'm just gonna tell myself to shut up. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. Oh, go, go, go. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Classic Felix. Wouldn't be a VLDC / OLDC stream if we did not fill out the good old death before midway / exit. And I know I could have probably messed up the ending, but what type of things do I like cooking? All sorts of things. I'm not necessarily a chef. Spoilers, by the way. I don't want to tease you, but I'm excited for the next level. 'Cause, like, I'll just wait until we get there. All right, so what the fuzz was that level? Is all I gotta say. Yeah, I just like cooking in general, Dogfather. I like using the oven. I like baking. Kind of want to learn how to make soups. But those kind of take a while. You gotta like make them like ahead of time, right? Like over a few hours or even a day. And now I'm gonna hydrate. I gotta get up. Oh boy. Ooh. Yep, I'm not 80 years old yet, even though I feel like it. Okay. Okay, time to sit back down. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm okay. My choice of drink today is good old iced tea. Here's your crack. Good old crack and good old... As always, you can never go wrong with iced tea. I could live off of iced teas, dude. Alright, so what the fuzz was one hell of a level. Like, I love the pacing of the level that... It's kind of that level that... You know what this level's like? So remember when I was like, you know, you wake up and you're all of a sudden, boom, falling out of a plane. This level is like you're ready to go skydiving, and when you're on the plane, the instructor's like shoving you. It's like, you know, go ahead, Felix, get out the plane. I'm like, okay, I'm going, like, chill. And then they shove you, and it's like, you know, no brakes, just go, go, go. But I like that about this level. It's so satisfying to play. I think that's what I want to say about this level. It's so satisfying. I really wish there was Yoshi coins in this level just to like give me more incentive to play this level, right? Like give me something that I have to, you know, during the fast pacing, I kind of have to go off track and collect, you know, hey, there's a Yoshi coin here, kind of like the springboard, right? That you kind of have to pause and you're like, okay, gotta land on this, grab the springboard before it despawns, or, you know, just drops to the pits of death below. But yeah, really fun level. Again, I don't know if I'm being biased because it's by another Jump Team member, but it was so satisfying to play. I don't think it's top 10, just because the top 10 is already really stacked. Because, like, you have Tricky but Hard, that, like, hot take, even though this level is, it's not borderline Kaizo, but the midway was placed at a good spot, right? That if it was a bit longer, then it would have been a little, you know, frustrating and a bit stressful to play. But no, it was that perfect length that, you know, it's just like, it's so good to play. But so maybe it should go up here. Because I was like, you have Crystal Castle. It might actually be up here, because I was like, because the level I was thinking of comparing it to was Crystal Castle, but I remember why Crystal Castle is ranked so low, because it was short and had no midway. What the Fuzz does have a midway. I do think the level was still a little short, but again, what I said in the past, that these kind of levels, when they're meant to be difficult like this, it's fine to tone back the length, just so you don't have the player be like stressed about playing it, right? So the more I'm talking about it, because like I'm gonna play the stupid card and say this level is very old school, right? So honestly speaking, is it actually top 4? Like, it's really satisfying to play. The replay value is up there. The length's good. The gimmick could have done more, but there was still a lot of creative stuff. Like I said, I shouldn't even be saying that. There should have been more. I literally just went on a rant saying, like, you know, the length is fine when it's short like that, but maybe it could have been a little bit more. Like, I wanted more. I'm being that gluten. That I want more on my plate. I remember really liking Notable Heights. I need to go check it. Because I think Notable Heights was that level that I was like, I want this in my top 10. Notable Heights was here. No. Notable Heights was really good. Shoot. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure Notable Heights stays in my top 10. Even though Notable Heights is going to be moved out of the top 10. Because What the Fuzz is probably moving up. Okay, let's go down the list. So you have Fly Bones, you have Notable Heights, you have Subterranean Scaffolds, you have Tricky But Hard, you have all of these up here. Damn, dude. Our top 10 is actually, like, omega stacked right now. Okay, What the Fuzz is not 4th, where would I put it, Felix? There's really no in between. It's either going to be 11th or it's going to be 4th. Does this level deserve to go down? Nah, the gimmick was... Okay, but so was What the Fuzz. I don't know, dude. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Okay, Racing Party deserves to be up here. Subterranean Scaffolds... Okay, I'm thinking some levels can be dropped. Like this level, I think can go down. Okay, I don't see Big Boo's Castle being 2nd place though. Tricky but Hard was a fun level, but What the Fuzz was... It's 4th place, Felix. You could figure out the rest later. Oh shoot, you... Oh, I just realized that. I'm really... Thank you for that, Dogfather. Wouldn't be the first time or second time, and now my entire ranking list is gone. Okay, just a quick TLDR. I'm thinking either 4th or 11th. And then I was talking about maybe Yoshi's Island 1.5 and Subterranean Scaffolds can move down. But for the time being, What the Fuzz legit gets 4th. Like... The level's so satisfying to play. The replay value is great. The pacing is good. And above it all, it's just a old school level. So, like, yeah. What the Fuzz. So, like, the aesthetics. I like the blue background. The creativity. Also 8. Playability 9. 9.5 even? Do I have any contenders for 9.5? No. I think 9 is fine. Consistency 9.5 because I feel like there's gonna be a difficulty curve in there that I didn't notice, but some people might. There's gonna be so much re-ranking come time, dude. Like, am I just being paranoid right now? That I'm ranking these levels high when they shouldn't? But I see no downsides in this level other than it being, like, too short. But I made a comment saying, like, you can... Oh my god, I'm freaking, like... This is what happens when you get 3 hours of sleep, ladies and gentlemen. You talk like a frickin' weirdo. But it might also be my ADHD, so please bear with me either way. It's 4th place. I don't see it being any higher. But you know what it is? It's a case of this level... You know how I always say that? This level is not bad, it's just that everything's better. This level is the opposite of that. It's a case of this level is just better than everything else that it deserves to be up here. Do you guys sleep? Barely. Some days I would go an hour sleep, some days 3. And then the next day I would catch up on sleep and get like 10 hours of sleep. Are we good to move on? I think so. Our hourly checkup. Hopefully you're enjoying the finale so far, chat. We're getting into not the second half. That's at 4th place, but as I said, chat, little spoiler or not spoilers, but when I was hiding like who the 5th place person was, I was like, get ready, because you already know who it is, chat. It's Mr. Frickin' VLDC himself. We got Tower to Heaven by none other than Blue Leaf. This guy has been in every single top 10 in every VLDC and now OLDC. His lowest ranking was 9th place in VLDC 8. This guy's too good. He's too freaking good, dude. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to see what the judges say. what the judges say about this level. FT029. Yeah, needing Yoshi and giving no power-ups. That's another thing, but you have Yoshi for the most part, so that's fine. Second judge was very creative with its fuzzy use. Overall, did enjoy the level quite a bit. Some athletic elements. And third judge, cons, Kaizo Light. Again, just doing a quick TLDR. Alright, now let's move on. We got none other than Mr. VLDC himself. Tower to Heaven by Blue Leaf. This is 5th place. The score of... where's my ranking list? Score of 41.33 out of 50. So this is 0.67 better than the previous level. Let's do it. I'm always down for a Blue Leaf level. Like, I'll be honest, in the early VLDCs, I actually didn't really like Blue Leaf's level. I think his VLDC 2 level, I think it was like Chocolate Factory. I actually hated it. But, like, he won me over. You freaking got top 10 in every VLDC. On average, the best creator, hands down. Up we go. I wonder how they did that. I wonder how they did this, because this is technically an object, right? And so technically this is supposed to be cut off. No, it's layer 2. It's layer 2, right? I mean, I can't find out, but that's how he did it. Oh, you're sneaky, Blue Leaf. That makes sense. Oh, you're sneaky, dude. Yeah, cause like, technically this doesn't make sense, right? Because this is supposed to be an object overlapping it, but no, this vine is on layer 2. That's why all this stuff is like layering over it. Yeah, we got a Sky Tree level, by the way. AKA fully vertical level. Oh, now we're going down. Okay. Why is that blocked off? Okay, shoutouts to... was it like not Crasher Castle or something? Crasher Castle, and then Snowrun Pyro's level. Also Midway. So far so good. Like, yeah, that's the thing with Blue Leaf levels. They're very just normal, right? But I will not I will not roast Blue Leaf anymore. Like, you have got a top 10 since VLDC 1, dude. So VLDC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and OLDC, you have gotten freaking top 10 in every single one. How the hell do you do that? We're just climbing. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this level. Like, we're climbing, right? We're climbing to the heavens. Oh gosh. And think fast. Oh. I hope that, like, in case you fail these, you could just respawn all of these, but... oh wait, I was supposed to keep running. Okay. Fair enough. Whoa. Oh gosh. You're lucky that there's no sprite limitation there. Watch this. Boom. Good old glitch. Jeez. That's such a classic move. Right? Dude, the vine's still growing out. Look at it go. I don't know how the castle works this way. Hey, We're in heaven now. Can we actually die in heaven? Yes. How do you think that works? What happens if you die in heaven? Where do you go then? Think there's any hidden secreters? I didn't see if there's any Yoshi coins or like moon or anything. Either way, GG's. Orb. I had to give Blue Leaf the good orb. They deserve it. No spoilers. Ah! That was close. That was close. Okay, it was just a check mark. So GG's. Yeah, like, it's a Blue Leaf level. And again, I'm not trying to be a hater at all when I say that. His levels are very normal. Like, they're very just there, right? He keeps it as vanilla as possible. But this one just felt fine, right? There's not really any spice to it. Nothing that really makes it stand out. And that's coming off of Blue Leaf's VLDC 9 level, which was honestly a contender for first place on my ranking list. I think it ultimately ended up still in my top 10. I'm gonna check right now. It got 6th place. 6th place out of the 113 levels that we played. But I remember at the time, I think I was legit, like, it was legit in contention for top 1. Top 1, straight up. Before we play Interplanetary and all that. Still one of the greatest levels of all time, just in terms of aesthetics. Like, how the hell you gonna make a level that gave me literal chills? Like, you got, like, hair standing up. That's how good it was. Anyway, we're playing OLDC 1. So yeah, like, still, way to go, Blue Leaf. I hope this person continues to get top 10 in the future VLDCs and OLDCs to come. Like, like, at this rate, it would not be a grand finale if there wasn't Blue Leaf here to join us. Like, straight up, right? As for the level, I'm actually a little sad that, like, it's still really, like, really sneaky how Blue Leaf, you know, did the layer 2 with Divine to make it look like, you know, the tiles were overlapping it. But at the same time, kind of wish there was some layer 2 magic going on. Like, you know, have Divine go left or right. Maybe have spikes come in on me other than just dodging saws, right? Because we only had to dodge maybe 3 or 4 of them, right? And especially the outside part, I don't know, like and also the Mega Mole part, like that part I don't even think I talked about at all. We kind of just glossed over it. And again, no disrespect whatsoever, but this is unfortunately, like, after playing these 2 levels, it was a little bit, like, really sorry to say, but it was a little boring in comparison, but it's definitely better than the 8th place level. But unfortunately, I don't think Tower to Heaven is top 10 worthy. I think it goes, like, because, like, Lost Castle, in my opinion, was a better castle level. Ice Cream Glacier honestly felt nicer. It's better than Wendy's Hideaway, though. But yeah, does it break into the top 17? I just realized, look how many castle levels we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in this little alcove. Okay, Frigid Fortress, though. Is Tower to Heaven better than Frigid Fortress? Like, Frigid Fortress, must I remind you, It's still in our top 20, even though it was part of the lowest ranked levels world. But I do like gotta admit that this level was really legit. In my heart, I want to say no, that Tower to Heaven goes here, but unfortunately, I think Frigid Fortress has more spice to it than Tower to Heaven does. Like, again, no offense to Blue Leap, but like the only like, you know, unique thing was the whole layer 2 with Divine. But again, how I always say is a small niche thing enough to propel it to the top 5? Sorry, but no. But still, shoutouts to Blue Leaf. I'm a fan. It gets 21st. Yeah. So because I was thinking, what I was thinking at first was Ice Cream Glacier goes above Frigid Fortress, and then Tower to Heaven goes above Frigid Fortress, so it would be 20th. But then I thought about it more, and like Frigid, like sure, Ice Cream Glacier could probably move up over Frigid Fortress, but that's why Frigid Fortress, I'm saying that a lot, aren't I, is up there still, because it's got the spice. It has that SS Castle like immunity going on with it. So Tower to Heaven gets 21st. Sorry to say, but still respect. Like aesthetics, I'll give you 8.5 for the Vine magic. Like, I'm actually surprised I managed to figure it out, because I was thinking at first, I was like, that definitely should have been cut off there. How did he do it? But then I saw the background. The background's layer 3. Creativity. Again, it's like, I was thinking 8, but it's just Divine. It's just Divine. Consistency. There was a little bit of slowdown in the Mega Mole section, I noticed. Playability. Unfortunately, 7.5. I don't like. I think the problem with this level is it didn't click for me like the previous 2 levels did. It was kind of just there, but I don't know. I don't want to keep like degrading Blue Leaf, because he's literally the GOAT when it comes to VLDCs and OLDCs now. So let's see what the judges thought about this level. I wonder if they're gonna comment about the Vine. Very creative vertical castle with few low points. Unique setting for grinders, which aren't used in this context a whole lot. It was just squares, dude. The mole room is a bit spammy. Mar World is spawn. Yeah, Yeah, just overall a solid level is what they're saying. I liked how the level was themed around climbing the vine you hit at the beginning and crossing its path throughout. Yes and no. Like we saw it when it was going past the. You know what I think about it more? It's got that almost 3D feel about it, right? That it's part of the background, and we gotta go. You know, we kind of have to split up with it at sometimes. And third judge. The third judge barely says anything, dude. Like, I can even read it off for you. So comments, pros. This was a really cool conceit for a level. Cons, a little bit of the level design was a little sketchy. A little more polish would have helped. And that's all he had to say about this level. It's literally just pro, this and this, con, this and this, for every single level. I think that's the Agaric judge. Okay, the one judge level that's not in our top 10. I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, chat, but anyways, make sure my stream's actually running still. I'm so paranoid in that regard, dude. Let's do it. we're finally in the top 4. We're in that, you know, the second half of the top 8. We got Grinding to a Halt by Enjl. I don't know if that's an I or L. Let me see something. Is there anyone else with an I in here? I gotta check. I need a lowercase I. Stat. And okay, so it's an L. So we got... Is this supposed to be a play on Enjl? Like Enjl? Enjl? Almost cool. If I was still ranking usernames, this would get a 9 out of 10. 4th place with a score of... 4th place with a score of 42.67 out of 50. Damn, we're... Like, that's a cut above the rest. That's like almost 2 whole points more. Let's do it. Another castle level. How many... Hold on. Oh, I can't start select down. Intentional death. How many have been castle levels so far? 1, 2, and 3. Never mind. It still makes up for the majority. 60% of the levels we played so far, but... There's too many, dude. Where's the diversity? The more I think about it, like, imagine if these levels weren't top 10. That would mean these levels would probably be in the industrial world, and that would mean that the industrial world would just be even more stacked than it already is. Like, I gotta stop downgrading the industrial worlds in the OLDC/VLDCs that we played. They're just legit one of the stronger worlds in any competition hack that we play. Oops. And good old... Like, shoutouts to VLDC... Oh, nice. Shoutouts to VLDC 6. This is a whole lot of saws. Again, slight like mishmash going on here, actually. Because I don't... Yeah, the saws are actually part of a different tile set. Yo, feather? Alright. We're looking for a moon in this level. What? What? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, how do you do that? That's so cool. Dude. Oh, it wants me to get flight here. That is so cool, dude. Best room. Best room in OLDC, dude. What? How did they do that? That's so cool. Oh, I wanted more. I wanted more of that. Ah! Okay. I did not think it was gonna go to the left there. Yo, slight cutoff. Okay, I don't actually want the mushroom. I just hit it for that extra sense of danger. Ha ha ha. I'm surprised I didn't die there. I can't take my mind off of that room. That might have been the best room in OLDC. Jank. How did that... What happened? Oh. Wait, what? Lava tile. Well, no feather for us anymore. I will say, as cool as that room was, it's a bit stressful to know that if you lose the feather, like the midway's past that room, right? If you lose the feather, you're kind of screwed. Kind of screwed too, and have to reset the room. But the fact that the creator managed to get the sauce to do that in unison was so freaking satisfying, dude. I was mesmerized. Hey, no jank this time. What do we got next? Oh, auto scroller. Hello. Auto scroller in my top 4. It's more likely than you think. Auto scroller. Oh, we got an orb as well. forgot about that. Orb from Blue Leaf's level. Now I have to check and make sure I didn't miss anything else. No yump because I am a pleb. No auto generator. I mean, I'd hope that there's no auto generator. Oh god, I'm getting Moontop Metonymy vibes. Live! Fuck! Rip. I don't know why I try to hide in the back from the saw. Alright, well I can assure you that this level clicked for me, so that might mean it's gonna get a high placing. How did I not get hit there? The saws have pretty jank hitboxes. So, for once, I'm saying that I should have been hit there instead of like instead of the opposite where I'm like I got hit there. Yeah, freaking right. You know. Notice how I'm too paranoid of like staying at the top because of what happened with the freaking the jank the first time. I'm pretty sure it was because I was just hanging back a bit too much. Oh, I gotta remember there's a moon in this level somewhere. I completely forgot about that. Nice voice crack, Felix. What can I say? I'm just having too much fun with the level. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't like how sudden that was. Oh, here we go. Oh my. Dude, what level was... Oh, it was Basalt Keep that did, like, a whole bunch of saw magic. Star. Oh, wait. This is layer 2. Wait, can I... Oh, how the hell are you supposed to... How are you supposed to know the moon was gonna be there? No. No. Considering you don't go through the background here, I don't like that. That kind of turned me off. I'm not gonna lie. GG's. Orb. Get ready for BRB for a sec, especially since we're getting into the top 3. No. No third place level for you yet, chat. Alright, grinding to a halt was honestly a roller coaster ride of emotion, so I'm not lying when I said that one saw room with the saws like jumping in unison, best room in OLDC by far. Like, not best level, best room. That was so cool. That was so freaking cool, especially since you did that in the old school level design contest, and I've never seen something done like that before. Like okay, if you want me to be a killjoy, it's not as special when you delve into a bit more, because it's just like, you probably don't see it, but it's probably just lines underneath that, you know, pop them up. But to do it in unison, freaking chef's kiss. Unfortunately, this level had some jank with the ropes, and I'll say it, I did not like the moon spot. Like, I didn't like it, because if I wasn't hugging the wall, there was no way in hell I was going to be able to find the moon, ever. Like, I don't know if you remember, but as soon as the auto-scroller part started, I saw a block that almost looked like I was supposed to stand on there, and I thought in my head, that's where the moon is, but I continued the level, I was like, maybe the moon will show up somewhere else. Nope. It was hidden in view, like, sure. What level was it? I don't want to accidentally go up to 3rd place. I think, yeah, this level, Agaric Sabotage, the moon in this level, like, yeah, it kind of sucks that you're not gonna know the first time through, but at least you'll know the second time through. This level's moon, you're not gonna know in your first attempt, your second attempt, your third attempt, your fourth attempt, your fifth attempt, your sixth attempt, and so on. I think you honestly just have to get lucky, and I swear, in a parallel universe, by now we would still be playing that level, and I would be hugging every single wall and spamming the hell out of save states and being like, okay, where do I fly? Where do I jump to? Where do I go? And also, what was the point of the star in the final room? I thought about something. If you activated the star and let it jump, would that have led you to be like, hey, the star kind of, goes into the background, and that gives you a hint? Well, no, not really, because everyone's first thoughts would be, there's a star in here, I'm gonna collect it, right? So am I making a very big deal out of the moon? Yes, I am, because honestly, like, it was a huge turnoff because no one's gonna know that's there, right? Like, I honestly got lucky because I was like, you got a big empty room. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just on explorative mode, and I was like, I'm gonna hug the walls, see if I could get flight here, and boom, the moon's there. All right. Enough talking about the moon. Let's talk about the level. So the level was actually really, really, really fun, especially the auto scroller. Even though it was a little jank, and I think it was a little harsh that, like, if you got hit, you're kind of dead. Because, I mean, I did it to myself because I was hanging back when I shouldn't have. I should have been jumping forward, but I don't know. That's auto-scrollers, right? You don't want to hug the wall because it'd be a surprise. Sudden enemy, boom. No time to react. I'm just hydrating a bit more. I just realized that I must have hit my mic because it was facing the wrong way. This is, like, overall, this is just a really solid level. Like, this is Seltzer Fortress, but done the right way, where you take a fortress and you mishmash with something else. Although the more I think about it, there wasn't actually any castle enemies in this level. It was, technically was there saws in this level? Yes. No, it was just saws, right? There was no grinders. I don't know, this level's just better than Seltzer Fortress. It's got a shitty moon. It's got an exciting auto-scroller. It's got the best room in OLDC. No competition, honestly. There probably is somewhere, but I think it gets a crown for just best room, not best level. It's far from it, unfortunately, but best room in OLDC, which is not gonna be a annual VLDC thing. Like, VLDC playthrough, I'm gonna name, this is the best room in VLDC 9 or 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. It's just a one-off time. So, it's not top 10, but it could probably still go pretty high. I do think that the jank kind of knocks it down a peg or two, not because of the moon. The moon is a indicator, but I'm not gonna let that be this level's downfall. But I will take into consideration the jank parts, which I think there is 3 occasions. There was one in the first half, if I remember correctly. There was that rope in the second half, and that's really it. So maybe I'm making too much of a big deal, but that's what I mean, that this level was just roller coaster of emotions. I liked it a lot. Then I was like, oh, about the rope, and I was like, ooh, fun auto scroller, and I was like, oh, the moon. So where does it go? I think it's more like Tower to Heaven is more consistent and functionally well, but okay, that came out of nowhere. Jeez, sorry for talking about Tower to Heaven. My God. But I think Grinding to a Halt has enough spice to beat out Tower to Heaven. So I'm looking at everything else here. I mean, Basalt Keep was another comparison I thought about Grinding to a Halt, but I think Grinding to a Halt nailed its gimmick. Like, right on the money. Yeah, the second half was very hard for Basalt Keep. Bullet Bonanza. There's also... Okay, there's Vanilla Bridge, which I remember being pretty good, actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I did say I wanted to re-rank a couple of Skyworld levels. Vanilla Bridge is definitely one of them that I want to bump up. So these two can move down. Chocolate Cliff can move up. Same with Vanilla Bridge. So that. These two can go here. A Bullet Bonanza and Basalt Keep. Epic was another one I really thought about. Yeah, these two levels especially. Do they move up? I think I ended up saying for Epic that I wanted to actually move it down because of but where would I move it down to? Honestly, I don't think I want to. I think Hold the Line I want to move up, though. Because, yeah, I said, no Midway plus it was an auto-score, but it was a fun one. And I remember that. Maybe they deserve to stay down here. Primate Bridge deserves to stay here. I think that's all I wanted to re-rank. Alright. This one can move down just one. Because I think I literally said, like, when I was ranking, was it Tower to Heaven? That was like, it's better, it feels like it's better than this and that, etc., etc. English speak words. Okay, now, Grinding to a Halt. Let's see here. So I do think it's better than Tower to Heaven because it's got the spice, even though it's got the jank to go with it, and the pretty shitty moon. Better than this, and that might be it. I don't see it being better than Crystal Castle. Even though it's short, it's got a midway. There's no way it's 13th, is it? No way it's top 12. Like, there's no way it beats out Mushroom Challenge, and especially Notable Heights. No way. Ghostly Fiery Woods was good, but is it that case that it might have outstayed its welcome? No. Maybe. Maybe. I remember liking the aesthetics, and the level did have spice to it. But for some reason, I'm thinking that Crystal Castle can move above it. No. In fact, you know what I think I found out during the speed run? I think I remember finding out that what you can actually do with Crystal Castle is you could, like, when you get the mushroom, you could actually just damage boost through the entire level. So now that I'm thinking about that, Crystal Castle is actually gonna get knocked down a lot. Because it just reminded me. Because I remember making that comment, I was like, you know, the whole speedrun stream was there because I was playing on an outdated version, right? I had to replay every single level to get back to where we started. But then I thought about, I was like, maybe I should do this for every VLDC and every competition hack going forward. Like, before the best ranked levels world, I should just do a speedrun of every single level just to get a, you know, a refresher, right? And see if these levels are as good as I remember them being, or if they got lucky the first time around. So Crystal Castle is one of them. Honestly, I think these two levels are even better than it. Like, I'm not being a hater, but I remember that. I was like, wait a second. You just get the mushroom at the start, and you can just damage boost through the entire level, and that basically invalidates everything about Crystal Castle. So now, grinding to a halt unironically gets 13th, I think. Yeah, because I was thinking, is Emerald Fortress better? But no, the thing that Emerald Fortress had going for it was a really good second half, but grinding to a halt basically did like a fancier version of Emerald Fortress, so that basically invalidates Emerald Fortress. But like, grinding to a halt is a distant 13th from the top 12. Like, it's nowhere near close to the top 12. That's what I'm gonna write. So the aesthetics, again, you know what, 8 because of the saws. Creativity 8.5, consistency 9 because of the jank, and playability 8. There you go. Sorry that took a while, chat, but it had to be done, so our freaking ranking list was not going to be all sketchy. So, this is the moment you've been hopefully waiting for. Except I'm going to hold off for a little bit longer because we got to see what the judges say about this level. Enjl. A really fun level with only small issues. Yeah, the last two parts are very well designed. Love the idea of chainsaws just flying up from underneath the player. That's what I like too. Second judge. Wonderful progression of saws on guides as the level went on. Might have chosen a slightly wrong background palette there. Huh. And third judge. Okay, the third judge. Pros. I found the 3-up. This third judge seems like such a shitpost, and I'm all for it. You had difficulty with the midpoint where you have to spin jump into the pipe. It seems like a ramp up in difficulty that was inconsistent with the rest of the level. Why do I not remember that? Skill issue? Question mark? Skill issue? Oh, I just saw the hand stretch and hydrate now. Thank you for that, dog father. Oh, good old stretch. Ooh. Only 5 more days until I go back to the doctors and find out if I have a terminal illness or not. Like, I legit think that's in the realm of possibility. As freaking, like, outrageous as that sounds. Also, hello, Crispy Rice. Hopefully you had a good start to your week so far. I hope not too, but like, I always assume the worst. And now that I'm thinking, like, yeah, going on 4 weeks, almost 5 weeks now, and the back pain's getting worse. Milka S. But I'm still high spirits, so enough of that talk. It is time for the top 3 levels, chat, of OLDC 1. Let's do it. We got Milka Fortress. All I could think is Milk Fortress by Lux. This is actually, like, Lux is... In VLDC 8, Lux got, like, 48, but since then, I think Lux has gotten top 5 in VLDC 9 and now 3rd in OLDC 1, so... Dude powered up. 3rd place, was taking home the bronze, with a score of 43 flat out of 50, so this is .33 better than grinding to a halt. Let's do it. Time for the top 3, the podium levels. We got another castle level. Auto-scroller in my top 3? It's more likely than you think. Oh, it's a special auto-scroller, that's why. As I was saying, it's more likely than you think, because all I gotta say is shoutouts to VLDC 6. The second place, by the way. Guess I don't get to see what that said. Point of order! Do not throw block at Thwomp. Thwimp not happy if hit by block either. English speak words. Die? I messed up. Die? Die? That one... Where am I? Okay. I've been lied to? I think? Can I have that? Jank? Okay, as I was saying, yeah, shoutouts to VLDC 6's second place officially ranked level. And all I gotta say is, I think I ranked at bottom 10. Like, straight up. It was that bad. I panicked because I saw the Yoshi coin up there. I don't know if I'm just not dropping the blue blocks in the right spots or what. I also forgot to hydrate from Dogfather. My choice of drink today is still iced tea. Thank you for that, Dogfather. Did the hand stretch, but forgot about the hydrate. No scamming my lovely viewers. You know, I'm kind of yeah, sorry. Okay, why is this so sketch all of a sudden? Stop, Felix. Stop. It's a 1-up. I didn't even collect the 1-up. Stupid. I don't... Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, right? Why you no die? Why am I dying? 1F0? That's a tile, so no. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Dogfather, but there is no 1F0 tile in this level. Okay, how am I supposed to get this? Oh, bingo board. So it's the tile that, like, Mario can't stand on, but sprites can slide on it. I can't believe that worked. I'm a freaking genius, dude. Another auto-scroller. Oh, it's got a fast one. Go, 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 go! I don't know what to do here, dude. Like, the gimmick's not working, and it's kind of stressing me out. Oh my god, was that a pixel clip that I did? I'm kind of making this level exciting. Like, I'm playing like... I'm honestly playing like a jerk. I don't know why I'm saying that. But I'm playing weird right now. I don't get it. Like, I killed it the first time, and that was the only time it worked. Oh, boss time. And it's just a plain Reznor. All I gotta say, chat, is I'm getting vibes of VLDC 6's second place level, and that's not a good thing. Like, let me tell you, that is not a good thing. Well, GG's. I don't think I gotta put chat on a spoiler block, because I think... No, ha! No spoilers this time. Yeah, that level was very underwhelming. I'm sorry, Lux. Like, all I gotta say is if I'm referencing VLDC 6's second place level, which again, I mean, I think it's better if I just show chat. Here we got VLDC 6. Here it is. 71st out of 84. and just like look at what I said. Auto scroller plus short level equals second place? Question mark? I will say that Milka Fortress was not short, but like I could close out of this now. But like that I gotta address the elephant in the room that like sure, maybe the message box was telling me that no, because you had that Yoshi coin, so the gimmick was supposed to work, but it didn't work for me. So what's the freaking, what did I do wrong? I know that you can use a shell and a throw block to kill thwomps and thwimps, but you gotta have to hit a specific spot on the thwomp. But you saw me. I tried to hit every single corner of the thwomp and it didn't work. So I'm throwing my hands up, waving them like I just don't care, and saying, "What the fuzz?" Like, the gimmick didn't work. I'm sorry, Lux. The gimmick didn't work. So you just got a pretty claustrophobic special auto scroller level that somehow netted you top 3, and I am disappointed, to say the least. I am really disappointed, actually. So ranking time. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Like, sure, maybe I messed up, but even if the gimmick did work, it's no, just no. I'm sorry, but no. I'm trying to justify it, but we literally played this level I think 3 or 4 times because I died a couple of times and it still didn't work. So I don't know. Like, even if it did work, it would have just made the level feel a bit more empty. Like, sure, it was exciting to play, but is it because I made it exciting? I honestly think I did. So, yeah, sorry to say, but probably the weakest level in the best ranked levels world here. It's just a matter of where do I want to put it down. Like, okay, let's talk about the positives of the level. The positives is I kind of like the whole claustrophobic feel about it because the thwomps were actually like, you had to interact with them a lot, but again, the level made you interact with them with a gimmick that didn't work. So I think I even said that, where is it? Yeah, for front door, which by the way was I think 11th place. So am I saying that Milka Fortress is 75th? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I'm looking at everything else and like that's really bad, right? That the main gimmick where you're supposed to kill the thwomps and thwimps doesn't work. That's basically cutting the level in half and being like, here, you get a auto scroller level. And that's what it is. And on the other end, we have played our fair share of levels that have made a big use out of the special auto scroller. A prime example actually is this one. So I can assure you that Milka Fortress is not 37th. Yeah, this is just the pile of levels that are just all mid. But unfortunately to say, like, the gimmicks work at these levels. Lemmy's aquarium gimmick worked. Grinder Castle was very like copy and paste. Milka Fortress wasn't. So do I stop the bleeding here? It did have a midway, which I'm actually surprised because with a special autoscroller like that, I don't think we played a singular level out of all the VLDCs that has had the special autoscroller that has actually had a midway. But did the second half need to be another autoscroller? No. One was enough, buddy. But 2, you're really pushing it. I think I want to stop the bleeding at 52nd. I was thinking of comparing all of these, but you can see it's all no midway in its autoscroller. Milka Fortress at least had the midway that worked. Oh god, cut them to pieces was so underwhelming as well. Why did I rank no waifu, no laifu so low? Do I smell a like re-ranking in order here? Haunted House can move down. I don't know what it's doing above these 3. I think I liked the I think I remember saying I liked the exploration of it, but I think the main problem with it was a P-switch run level that punished you for exploring, and that was a big no-go. Spoopy Forest can also move down. Can it? Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of getting a little head start because this is what we're going to be doing after the grand finale, right? After first place. Okay, let's just get the show on the road. So Milka Fortress, gimmick doesn't work, so I'm just going to judge it on. It was a pretty difficult autoscroller, and I appreciate that for what it was worth. So with that said, I think Milka Fortress gets... I still think 52nd. I still think it's good enough to beat out all of those. It's not a bigger sin than frickin' the second place level in VLDC 6. I actually wished the gimmick worked, but even if it worked, I don't really see it being like... Maybe it would be somewhere in the top 40, but like... It's not really saying much. I'm just really disappointed because it's the third place level, right? Gimmick doesn't work. So the aesthetics, I liked how chocolatey it was. Like I said, I'm calling it Milk Fortress. 8. Creativity. 7. No, not... I will give it creativity an 8, but the consistency gets a 7 because the gimmick did not work. You know what? 6. Because again, I consider it cut in half, and you put the other half away. Playability, I wish I could give you an 8, but alas, maybe in a parallel universe, but it's not this time, Lux. So that was our third place level. Like I said, to say the least, it was pretty disappointing, right? But hopefully our second place and first place are gonna be better. I don't know why they put... Like, why did third place have to be here? You think they would put the top 3 here? In, like, its own separate podium? But sure. Top 2, baby. Let's do it. We got Ghost Water by Sixcorby. Another jump team member. It's freaking the invasion of the jump team. And I'm all for it. It's the second place. Taking home the silver. With a score of... 43.33 out of 50, so this is 0.33 better than Milk Fortress. I also didn't see what the judges said. Let's see. Very fun experience that uses swamps in a cute way. Second judge. Probably some of the most creative use of swamps and the weird vulnerabilities. So yeah, I think I was just unlucky, but I'm basing on what I saw. Very nice use of thwomps and thwimps. Well designed level with plenty of variety. I disagree, but sure. You predict we'll get a Botaboo hit in a level called Ghost Water? Sure, let's do it. Oh wait, think fast. Okay, we got transparent water. Ghost water? Roll credits? Oh, layer 2, okay. You never know. Honestly, yeah. Like, it's not too far-fetched. And I ain't talking about the Pokemon. Oh! What a jump. Die? Not you, though. Oh, that takes away my spin jump. Okay. I did not think the spin jump was good. Oh my god. Okay, the layer 2 is like like you think you're so sneaky, huh? Not the layer 2, it is layer 2. Ah. Oh, I see you. Alright, this is a cute setup. Yeah, nice. You had to time it when the water came up. You can't time it too early. This jump sucks. Ah! Okay, midway already. This level, it's almost clicking. Like I kind of see the gimmick, kind of. Give me that. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, it's actually so cool how, like, it goes... Like, I think that's what's clicking for me, that I could go from... you know what that means? Fish! Good old seafood, but I don't got a fire flower to burn them to a crisp. No, but as I was saying, I like the gimmick how... what happened there? So I think something happened with my controller there. Mushroom. Okay, this is... Yeah, so you see how, like... Okay, I need to pause to explain this. So, the whole gimmick is... You could go from spin jumping onto enemies to all of a sudden you're in the water, so that means all the enemies you can spin jump on are now a threat towards you. Oh, okay. This is cool. This is really cool. Like, honest to God speaking, I'm not even that religious. Like, the gimmick that's being utilized here is honestly too big brain for me. Like, I can't wrap my head around it, but I see exactly how the gimmick's working, and it's fucking awesome, dude. Like, see that freaking space that I had to get rid of the fish there? Like, they're a threat. Same with the dolphins. The dolphins can jump higher because of the frickin'... This level clicked. This level clicked for me. I'm really liking this. That is poop water. That is very much poop water. Ew! GG's. GG's. 26! Honestly, bravo. Like, I seriously... By the way, I have to BRB because that's gonna freaking take me to first place. Why would they do that? Seriously, why would they do that? Okay, Ghost Water. Like, I wish I could understand fully how the gimmick worked. And I saw it, but like... I'm just gonna say straight up, and I'm not even being biased. I seriously think that the gimmick is, like, way too big brain. Like, you have to play it to feel how this level is like meant to be. I don't know. I'm actually at a loss for words. It's not that groundbreaking, but it's seriously like this is a top 2 level. This definitely beats out third place. Because like again, the whole gimmick of you're in the water, so basically you're the bait, right? But when the water slams down, that's your chance to be like, okay, I can spin jump, get past these enemies. But when the water's up, it's like, boom, now I gotta like be careful around these instead of the enemies being careful around me. And especially in the fast stompers section, where you saw with the cheat sheeps especially, they became a threat when the water was up, but when the water was down, I was able to get rid of them. This level is... That's the one word I gotta give for this level. It's too big brain for me to say. It's actually like... I seriously wanted more just to like really, like I'm at a seafood restaurant. I kind of want seconds, even though I wouldn't really want seconds at a seafood restaurant. I don't hate seafood, but I mean, we had this conversation before with pizza. I'd rather have a burger. Like, this is the complete opposite of Milk Fortress. It's not Milka, it's Milk Fortress. That the gimmick works. The gimmick absolutely works, and I'm all for it. I am all freaking for it. The only downside is I seriously wish there was more just to really grasp the big brain gimmick that was going on there. Like, I'm saying straight up, level was too big brain. The level clicked for me because I acknowledge that like there was some serious cool shit going on that you gotta play it instead of watching it to really grasp how that level felt. Like I'm not trying to like butter it up. It's unironically that good. So where does it go? Honestly, second place? No, because shut up, Felix. That might actually be second place. Okay, let me think. Let's look at our top 12 right now. So, better. Unfortunately, better. Better. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where the hell does Ghostwater go? It's not first place. There was not enough level for me to justify. Like, I was about to say I wanted more, but I thought about it. It's like Ghostwater honestly did do enough, but I just wanted more to really grasp like the high IQ that this level was. Seriously. I seriously think it's second place. Like, let me think. God, our top 12 really is good. So what I'm thinking is Big Boo's Castle had more creativity, like a longer level, but Ghostwater was more fair. What the Fuzz felt more like a legit platform. I also have to give credit that this is legit just a water level, and the fact that it's this awesome, okay, it might be second place. You know what? Let me re-rank the levels. Like, I decided. Yoshi's Island 1.5. Subterranean Scaffolds are going to be re-ranked. So these all move up. And yeah, I decided Ghostwater's getting second place. I think it could have been contender for first, but I think So Safe It's Boring had more like fun value towards it. Like there was a lot more to grasp in and just like, you know, gobble up, while Ghost Water kind of fell short in that regard. But before we, you know, rank all the numbers, these can move up for now. Let me think. This can move down because of the no midway and auto scroller. So I think Subterranean Scaffold can go here. Yoshi's Island 1.5 feels like it does. Like, it's sorry to say, not my second place anymore. Bubble Boys. I think Bubble Boys still gets 9th. Yeah. I think the level is good enough to still be in my top 10. Even with the no midway and auto scroller. The fact that it was a hard-coded auto scroller that I didn't even think was hard-coded like that. No, it was the layer 2 that was hard-coded. I didn't even think that was a thing. So that's why it's in my top 10. So now, Ghost Water, the aesthetics, I mean, it was Ghost Water. Creativity, I honestly want to give it a 10, but I think So Safe It's Boring holds that bar for the 10. Playability 9, and consistency, there was some hard parts with like the muncher jumps, but too big brain. And I'm not saying that because it's second place. I like my top 10 right now, but chat, it is time. All I gotta say is thank you again for tuning into another competition hack of mine. Or not mine, but again, shouts to all the creators that made this happen. Let me assure you that after this, it's going to be back to VLDC 11, and we have pretty big stream plans for VLDC 11, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, without further ado, I present to you first place of OLDC 1. We got Strip Mine by Frozen Quills. First freaking place, taking home the butter, I mean the gold, I mean, with a score of, let's see the final ranking list one last time. Oh yeah, let's see what the judges had to say about Ghost Water, by the way. I can't leave Strip Mine hanging. With a score of 44.67 out of 50. This freaking blows Ghost Water out of the water, pun intended, by freaking 1.33 points, which is, that's crazy how high that is. Also, Frozen Quills, I'm pretty sure, is also part of the jump team. Literally, how many like people are in the jump team in this world? We have GbreezeSunset 1, FD2. Pretty sure Blue Leaf is part of the jump team. 3. No. Yes and yes. So 5 out of the 8. So before we jump into Strip Mine, let's see what the judges had to say about Ghost Water. Most part, this is a very strong level with a really creative gimmick. Complaining about the puffer fish. Second judge, really creative use of the various layer 2 smashers. You know what? You know what I also wanted to mention? Ghostwater actually reminds me of. So I'm throwing it all the way back to VLDC 1 actually. There was a level called Tidal Swamp, which I think got 3rd place. That actually like got 3rd place officially, but I think I ranked it 1st place. I can't find my VLDC 1 ranking list right now, but I'm pretty sure. You know what? I have to find it. What if I just search up VLDC 2 and then go into file? I'm sure you're getting tired of the Star World music, by the way. I kind of am too. I kind of blocked it out of my head, actually. Don't worry, we're going to go back to custom music for next playthrough. Okay, shoot, where is... Okay, I gotta go here. No, I don't want to freaking change my... Okay, open. There we go. I want to go to my VLDC 1 ranking list. Where art thou? VLDC 1, where are you? There you are. Okay, did I... Okay, it got 2nd place. It lost to the frickin' judge level. The 1 judge level. Which, by the way, once... We're actually going to be running back, eventually, VLDC 1 and 2. And maybe 3. But VLDC 1 and 2 for sure, just because I want to have the VOD on YouTube for every single VLDC. And like, again, at the time when I did VLDC 1 and 2, I didn't save the VODs then. I didn't have a did not have a YouTube. I did have a YouTube, but I didn't decide to upload VODs until VLDC 3. So again, chat, thank you again very much for sticking around with me. Let's get on with the grand finale. We got Strip Mine by Frozen Quills. 1st place. Let's jump into it. What do we got? Well, we got layer 2. Oh, classic, dude. The first Yoshi coin, and it's the cliche hiding stuff behind layer 2. Like, it never gets old, dude. I'm totally gonna remind myself to add it to the okay, let's not die here. Jeez. Yeah, as I was saying, remind myself to add it as a bingo slot for VLDC 11 because it's almost in every level. That sucks, by the way. Oh, dude. Okay, I gotta watch out for these hidden freaking Yoshi coins, dude. Are we gonna get like all 5? That's gonna be so annoying if it is. Oh, did I actually... Cute. Did I actually need to do that? Oh. Shoot. No. Get me up. No! You stupid bullet bill, get me up there! Get me up. Stop hitting all the blocks. Fishing boo, hello. I was not expecting that in our little bingo card. And I am aware that there's another Yoshi coin on the right that I freaking missed. And I have to wait. You know, I'm gonna hide down here. I ain't gonna deal with no stupid fishing boo. Even though I kinda have to. Leave me alone. Let me grab that. Okay, bye. I spooked it away. How ironic saying that, right? And so far, freaking 3 out of 3 for the Yoshi coins. Seems like we're on track for freaking all 5. Midway. Hello, Bubble. Did I have that as my bingo card still? No. Save state, by the way. That was a terrible spot to save state. That was freaking... Okay, we're going down now in the strip mine. Okay. I don't know if I'm being biased when I say this, but I hate the fact that all the Yoshi coins are hidden in frickin' in the layer 2. Like, it was bad enough when it was one of them, but when you're doing for all, most likely 5 of them, is frickin' criminal, dude. So not really much to say, like, it's honestly pretty cute how this, like, layer 2's working that... Oh! That's on layer 2. So I could say that all 5 Yoshi coins were hidden in layer 2. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I'm not really convinced that we're in a mine. Like, it doesn't feel like it, because what kind of mine has freaking munchers, dude? Uh-oh. I think I see what's... Rip. I was about to say, why didn't that shell kill it? Kill the bubble. Well, that's fine. And where are we now? Kind of curious to see if there's anything underneath us, but time to move on. Well, this second half might actually be a bit harder. But I kind of like how... Like, yeah, this is what I mean, right? That the layer 2 is doing that cute thing where you can't just stand still, right? You got these munchers spawning in that you kind of have to dodge. Kind of want that. Can I get the shell without... Ah! Oh, no! What the heck? Stop spinning, dude. Blind jump. I can't believe I died there. I barely touched that bubble. Like, I got popped there. Mario got freaking popped by the balloon. Imagine saying that in a sentence. I got popped by a balloon, dude. Well, the second half... Oh, God. Why did that work so well? Also, mishmash.jpg. Got Ghost House. Ghost House sprites again. And can I... Like, the bubbles are actually... It's doing a good job at... Okay. You know what? No shell for me. I'm just gonna go. I'm rushing. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Having a good time. I am enjoying this second half, though. I'm glad that this second half has a bit more spice to it. That's cool. That's a nice transition through, like, one part of the layer 2 into the other. Oh my god. Blind jump. Oh god. How am I getting hit by these freaking bubbles, dude? Okay, this second half is actually kick ass. This is really cool. Like, what level was it that... There was another level in OLDC that was like, I freaking wish it did more with the... Am I supposed to stand here? No. What the heck was... Was I gonna get squished there? Why is there a chunk here? Can I not deal with you? Okay, GG's. End it off with a 15? No. I get off with a bingo, or not bingo though. Well, in-game bingo. 40. GG's. With that, we are done OLDC 1, ladies and gents. Can we end off with a bingo? No. If it was all mushrooms, sure. We already got a full bingo in like some separate time, though. Can I get a pixel clip? Guess not. I think I already filled it out anyways. GG's. What a playthrough. Whew. I'm feeling good about that. Another VLDC / OLDC done. And honestly, what a banger first place to end it off on. Like, the first half was a... Oh, excuse me. Oh, my. Okay, hold on. Okay. The first half of Strip Mine was a little underwhelming, but the second half really made up for it. The fact that the bubbles were legit and enemy to dodge, the fact that like you had to jump over to layer 2, and the transition from like one half of the layer 2 into the other, that was good. That was good. Because I was thinking, I was like, this is gonna be another, you know, underwhelming first place level, isn't it? But no. Well, the first half was, but the second half made up for it. Like, I can assure you it's not going to be first place on our ranking list, but I actually wonder how it's going to fare with the rest of it, because so unlike Ghost Water, I think this level was also big brain, but like not enough for me to be like, you know, mind blowing like I had with these two levels. So I'm thinking about it. Does the second half make up? Because, okay, like, let me pretend I'm just ranking the first half. I'm going to say that the first half was, you know, pretty boring. There was some cute parts. Like, remember with that springboard that I had to break the turn blocks to get it down from the layer 2? Like, the layer 2 was seriously involved with the environment a lot, and I mean that in very, very high remarks, like very high remarks. But not really any buts. Like, all I'm thinking is the only downside was just hiding the Yoshi coins in layer 2 for all 5 of them. But that's just a personal peeve, right? But I don't know, like, there's not really much for me to say about this level other than it's a level that I honestly think deserves its first place. Like, after coming off of VLDC 9's first place level, which I had a little personal vendetta against, mainly because it's got like glitches and it's got, you know, functionality issues and all that, I could. And like, okay, thinking back on all the first place levels we played, VLDC 8's first place level actually ended up getting first place for me. What was VLDC 7's? Oh, it was Blue Leaf's level that I think ended up getting top 10. VLDC 6's first place level was a bit cute, but like pretty underwhelming. VLDC 5... I'm really throwing it back. What was VLDC 5's first place level? I don't remember. VLDC 4's first place level was... excuse me. That wasn't like part of the joke I was gonna say, but VLDC 4's first place level was very underwhelming. VLDC 3's was good. VLDC 2's was good. VLDC 1 was, I think, underwhelming. VLDC 9 kind of sucked, yeah. So yeah, overall, like, this is, I think this is the first place level that I could say that, you know, you deserve first place. So congratulations, Pros and Quills. Just not on my list, because I think So Safe It's Boring does take the crown, because this level literally made me say, no fucking way that worked. Like, I think I exclaimed that out loud. I was like, no shot that worked in that level. In Ghost Water, yeah, we really have. Like, when we started off OLDC, we had such a sketchy top 10 up until, I think, maybe the Mountain World. Like, we went about 3 or 4 worlds before we managed to get, like, a solid list going. I mean, now I could say, like, the top 13 is a cut above the rest, for sure. But of course we have to still rank Strip Mine. So honestly, where does it go? So, in short, first half kind of meh, but still pretty good, and second half very good. So with that said, I legit think it's third place. Like, I legit think it's third place. Because if What the Fuzz is up here, then Strip Mine absolutely deserves to be up here. Unironically, yeah. It actually deserves top 3. So yeah, remember when I said that normally the best strength levels world doesn't invade the top 10? Well, let's see what we got here. We got Ghost Water, we got What the Fuzz, we got used to be Agaric Sabotage, and now Strip Mine gets top 3. Because the aesthetics, I'll give it an 8 for the yellow blocks, aka the layer 2, but it didn't really strike me as a mine. Which again, I know you can only do so much with the old school, what's it called, aesthetics, but, you know, I'm only working with what I got. So, creativity gets a 9. I don't think it's enough for a 9.5. No, because it only started to do, like, you know, I only started to say, you know, this is good shit about, like, the last 20 seconds of the level. The rest are like, okay, I see what you're doing. But the rest I'm like, this is cool. Consistency, 9.5. I don't think I'm gonna take off a whole point because of the bullet bill slash, and oh yeah, I can't forget, this level had a mishmash gimmick on top of it all, so this was, yeah, it's really just a cut above the rest that it's better than everything else below it. Because I was like, oh, it's just better than Bubble Boys and that's it. But I was like thinking about it, I'm like, it's better than Subterranean Scaffold, it's better than Flyball, it's better than Racing Party, better than Tricky But Hard, and especially better than What the Fuzz and Big Boost Castle. So I was like, what the heck am I thinking, right? And playability, 8.5. So, GG's. We're not exactly done, because again, I get to... Oh, you redeem Hydrate. Still got a little bit of iced tea left. Good old H2O. Except it's iced tea and not H2O. Alright, that was the best strength levels world. I think yeah, overall, it started off rocky with Seltzer Fortress. Like, it was once again kind of a roller coaster. Like, Seltzer Fortress kind of sucked, ain't gonna lie. Then we had a really good level, followed by a really good level, followed by a mid level, followed by a pretty good level, followed by a, sorry to say, very disappointing level, and then 2 extremely good back-to-back levels that literally took second and third. I mean, we still have to finalize the rankings, but I think my top 3 is dead centered. And speaking of top 3 favorite and top 3 least favorite, I mean, the top 3 least favorite, we have the 3 nominees: Seltzer Fortress, Blue Lease Level, and then Milk Fortress. So Tower to Heaven it wasn't even bad, it was just normal, as I said. So third place. Second place goes to Seltzer Fortress, even though I think Milk Fortress deserves second place over Seltzer, but I think just the disappointment value really hurts it. So top 3 favorite levels, we got a lot of nominees, but I'm thinking first place goes to Ghostwater for sure. Second place, we have What the Fuzz, we have Strip Mine, and we have Agaric Sabotage. I think third place goes to What the Fuzz. No, second place goes to What the Fuzz, and third place gets Strip Mine. GG's. So let's skedaddle. Let's go the long way out. And then we're gonna Well, let's go back to Yoshi's house because that message box, like however long ago, said, "Come back when you got all the exits." And I very much have all the exits, so back to here we go. What do you gotta say for me? Congratulations! You have beaten all levels and gotten every exit. Now, keeping it as vanilla as we can, here's the credits. Super Mario World Central. Hey! It actually is gonna roll the credits. Alright, GG's! So overall, I gotta say that again, the beginning of this playthrough, I was like, these especially coming off of VLDC 9 that had, you know, all the quality of life, that had, you know, all the custom stuff up the ass, I thought I was gonna be a little biased in the wrong direction going into OLDC 1. And I thought about that because, like, again, the first half was pretty rocky. Like, it got to the point that I was paranoid, and I was like, you know, am I the problem that I think all these levels are bad, or do I genuinely think that these levels are, like, underwhelming as all hell? Well, later did I find out. Again, I'm not saying this to, like, be egotistical. It's anything but I'd like to think, again, I have ranked and judged over 1,000 VLDC levels combined. I like to think I know what I'm doing now. Moran made the overworld. Okay. Why does that... Yeah. Yeah, it definitely took a bit to get to the good levels. Like, I think for the longest time, Yoshi's Island 1.5 was our first place level. And, like, no offense, not really a good first place level. But then came along Lazy's level, and I was like, here we go. Got our new champion. And it's probably going to stay our champion. It's always... Another thing I like to point out is it's really nice that... Like, it took a while for me to adjust, but I like how I'm starting to recognize a lot of the usernames. Like, again, it makes sense on a annual basis because all these competitions are, you know, every year, right? So it makes sense that we see returning names, but only, you know, back in, like, VLDC 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would be like, oh, these are just, you know, names. But starting VLDC 5, it would be like, hey, I recognize this creator because I like their levels. And, like, you know, jump to now, it's like, hey, I recognize Boo Leaf, I recognize, obviously, all the Jump Team members. But, like, all of the people that I only know through VLDC, especially when I see their names, I'm like, ooh! And I get excited, because I like their levels, on average. So, don't really have much else to say. Technically, we got a colored Yoshi. We did not get to ride it. But if you want, bingo, ayo, where's the mayo? Sorry. You know what, just to throw it in, because nerd emoji, there was cut off in the best ranked levels world. Once this is all passed through, I'll show it when we get to it. Anything else that I could, like, cheese myself in getting? No soft lock. I don't think we had any break. I could have maybe broke that one puzzle level. I already forget the name because it's such a complex level name. We could have possibly broken that level. No auto generator. No red sprite block, which I'm actually surprised we saw none of in OLDC. Screen Warp was a really hard bingo slot. But I think we managed to actually fill it out a couple of times. Look at all those Koopas that we totally fought. We actually fought a couple of them. So GG's, I think this is like... Yeah, I just stuck here, so I gotta reset. So, all that's left is I'm gonna be ranking my top 3 worlds and top 3 weakest worlds. and then finalizing the rankings, and we're gonna be out of here. Oh yeah, so you see here, cut off, right here, in these corners here. I did not mean to re-enter this level. As good as this level was, I did not mean to. I did not mean to enter it. All right, so, oh wait, I gotta. So top 3. Let's start with the top 3 least weakest worlds. So contenders. Well, contenders, Skyworld, definitely Skyworld, because the first half was abysmal. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it straight up. It was abysmal. Some other ones, it could possibly be the Grassland world here, but we had a lot of strong hitting levels. Like, we had Emerald Fortress, we had River Raft Ride, we had Yoshi's Island 1.5, we had this shit-ass level. I'm just gonna say it straight up because I'm done with judging, right? I'm just gonna say it how it is. Still 11 seconds. I can't believe that level is not in the lowest ranked levels world. Like, how did it not get like 76? Did you like that level, Dogfather? It was 11 seconds in-game time. So in real lifetime, that was about 5 seconds. We beat the level. You blinked and we beat the level. GG's. You know? Forest World, unfortunately, is another contender. There was not necessarily any bad levels, but there was no groundbreaking levels. It was just a bunch of mid levels. What else do we got? Is Ice World a contender? Exactly, Dogfather. Exactly. I did a shell jump and the level was over. Aw, here's freaking water pool. I still stay true to when I say contender for first place right here. There's an alternate universe where I ranked it first place. Oh, there's no way that the Ice World is in contention for lowest ranked. Because Ice Cream Glacier, you have Lost Castle, you have So Safe is boring. You got the frickin' crowning champion in this world. I mean, a no-brainer is the lowest ranked levels world, which I gotta say, on an average scale, the lowest ranked levels world wasn't actually that bad. Like, okay, let's go down the list. Limbo was bad. Waterworld was not bad. Dolphin Paradise was definitely not bad. Shit-ass Battle Royale is the worst. Disparity Track was good. Frigid Fortress was good. Wendy's Hideaway was good. And Athletic Jumps was just short. So the lowest ranked levels world wasn't even that bad overall. Mountain World also had a whole bunch of mid-levels. Alright, let's crown a podium. So, first place for weakest world, unironically, it goes to the Sky World. Like, Mount Mito was really bad. Lifty Heights, pretty bad. Yoshi's Island 1, pretty boring. Star World 6, oh yeah. Hey, Dogfart, are you still watching? You thought that the Yoshi's House level was short? Let's play this level. Let's play this level for Dogfather. 5 seconds. 5 seconds! It's all it took to beat this level. The secret exit took a little longer, but GG's. I still remember saying this level was bad, but I remember it being pretty positive. Yeah. You know what's even worse? That's literally just Star World 3 from the original Super Mario World. Yeah, Skyworld gets first place for weakest world. As much as the second half was all good, the first half was awful. Like, really bad. Like, really, really bad. Second place goes to the lowest strength levels world. Because again, only like three levels were bad. Limbo and frickin' Battle Royale were the only, like, god-awful ones. But the rest of them? They were legit. And third place can go... Let me see. It's close between... It's close between... Okay, we got Fishing Jumps. That one was good. A was good. Lakitus Grassland was good. This one was decent. No. Yes. 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 Eh. Yes. No. Eh. Yes. Okay, so third place goes to the Forest World. Like, it's not even bad. It's just the... No, wait. Mountain World. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Bad. Fine. Fine. Good. Bad. Eh. Good. Mountain World gets third place. Because the Forest World wasn't even bad. It was just nothing like that stood out. Mountain World has a lot of ups and downs. A top 3 best worlds. So contention, obviously highest strength level world. Definitely industrial world. You gotta be out of your mind if I don't include the industrial world. It's Crystal Castle. You got Fly Bones. Honestly, industrial world had overall a couple of like really good, but also some pretty levels. Ice World can be in contention. So first place probably goes to the highest ranked levels world. Like there was unironically a lot of really good levels in there. Second place can go to probably the Ice World. Like, what do we got? Yeah, the first 2 levels were bad, but like you got Lost Castle, that was really good. You unironically had Water Pool, which was also really good. You had Ice Cream Glacier, and of course, you had the champion for our ranking list. So Safe It's Boring. Yeah, second place can go to the Ice World. And hot take, even though I said that Forest World was in contention for lowest, third place could go to the Forest World. Because I remember saying the only truly like weak level was just this one. And maybe Rykon's level, which was this bottom right one here. But there was no levels that are like genuinely, you know, shit ass. Sorry. I can't even say that word without a straight face. Also, screw a volcanic volcano. So, alright, chat. With that, it is time to finalize the rankings. And then we are going to be out of here for the night. So I kind of want to... Not going to rush through this, but let's get her done. So, alright, let's see here. Am I dead front on my top 10? Does Southern Scaffold stay in top 10? I remember it had some copy and paste. Like, I think only once. Would that be enough to drop it down? Yes. But I think only the one spot. I don't think Agaric Sabotage breaks into the top 10. And unfortunately, Notable Heights does not get into the top 10. What else do we got? Yoshi's Island 1.5 can stay up here. I unfortunately think Emerald Fortress can move down a bit more. Like, I remember saying that the second half was really, really good. But the more I think about it, the more I think you could actually break it and just spin jump indefinitely on the saws. So sorry, Emerald Fortress. You're going to be moving down a bit more. Block Snake Skyway moves up. Same with these two. I unfortunately think Stalking Castle goes down just a little bit because it also had a little bit of copy and paste. Let me remind you that Stalking Castle was a disqualified level, and the fact that I'm giving it top 20 just goes to show that sometimes I'm like, that's why I'm happy to recover lost levels, just to really showcase that they're lost levels, but they can still be hella bangers. Okay, moving down, let's see what else we got. Yeah, Crystal Castle, I think deserves to stay down here. Does Vanilla Bridge beat out Wendy's Hideaway? No, because of the consistency issue. Frigid Fortress surprisingly stays up here. I thought Frigid Fortress was gonna move down a lot, but no. It actually held up quite well. Bullet Bonanza was one that I seriously think I should, like, pun intended, really rocket up a lot, because this level, I said, and I still stay kind of true to what I said, that this level was the most old school level that you're gonna play. Like, this is straight up something you would see in 1990. So it doesn't move up because of that. Unironically, yes. Because, like, that's a really, really good title that I'm saying to it. Doesn't beat out Vanilla Bridge, though. But it does beat out all the other chocolate design levels, in a way. Does Basalt Keep also move up? No. Because I unfortunately got, what's it called, like, brainwashed by the judge's words. Which is why I was reading the judge notes after the fact for the best ranked levels in the world instead of before I rank it, because I don't want them persuading my ranking at all. Hold'em Line definitely moves up. Absolutely. So I think it was one of the more fun auto-scrollers in this entire playthrough. Lakitu's Grassland also moves up despite the no midway. I wish Lakitu's Grassland had a midway. That was a really good level, but alas, it is not meant to be. It's so funny because, again, we were coming off of VLDC 9, which there's a level called Please Hold the Line, and that level was kind of ass. Even though it was ranked like 15th place officially ranked. I was like, yeah, right. Super Terrarian, even though it's actually called Subterrarian. Can't really be... well. Subterrarian Hills. I probably spelled it wrong, but close enough. This goes up slight bit. I wanna mention that Climb and Dodge used to be hard locked 12th place, but it was that case of it was because it was one of the early levels. Does this deserve to move up? Unfortunately, no, because I still think that it was a little unfriendly. My favorite YouTuber stays down here. In fact, I can't believe, like, I was kind of roasting Aquatic Mines, but the more that we played a few levels, the more it kind of shined for the righter reasons. So that's actually gonna go above these four. I think it was because it was 9th place, but it was like really, really underwhelming. But it deserves to go up. Primate Bridge, I wish I could. Where is it? It could probably move up. Yeah. I think both of these can move up. Above these two? 3? Not Seltzer Fortress, but Primate Bridge. No, the second half was lacking a bit. Yeah, I even said that in my extra notes. First half good, second half too short. Let me check Yogi's level real quick. Let me see if it's the one that I'm remembering. Back to the Skyworld we go. Right. That level was pretty underwhelming, to say the least. Let me switch up the music, by the way. Let's listen to the Industrial World music. Disparity track, I think, stays where it is. It really did need more enemies because it was pretty empty otherwise. Oh yeah, now we're getting into some poop, to say the least, some poop. These two can move up. Definitely Lemmy's Aquarium, because I kind of ranked it low because it was a water level, but the more I think about it, it was a decent water level. I think it stops there, though. It just breaks into the top 50. Yeah, Milka Fortress. Fortunately stays down here. Grinder Castle, I wish I could like this level, but it's definitely moving down, like, quite a bit. Below all these, because it was like the not the worst case, but it was a very bad case of copy and paste with like barely any stuff changed. Easy was another downfall. It used to be like, I think 40th, but I played it the second time around, which again was because of the speed run. It really showed its colors then. New York Subway, I feel like can go up a little bit. Above these two. That's it, though. Like, Easy was, quite the fall from grace, to say the least. Because I think I remember saying the first time, it was a chaotic, but a fun chaotic. But the second time I played, I was like, it's just chaotic. There's no fun value in it. These stay down here. Yeah, now we're getting into some, like, the lower we go is like good old memories. Not. Funny to say this, but A actually does deserve to go up. It was quite the long level. It doesn't beat out Colin's level though, because it's still no midway in auto-scroller. You got the Triforce of no midway in auto-scroller down here. Frosty throwing was so underwhelming. Like, just look, you got Judge 3 down here, but you go up here and you got Judge I didn't even realize that Judge 2 and 1 are right beside each other. Alright. Time for that poop. I think Volcanic Volcano, like, again, after I finalize the rankings, I'm gonna be choosing my top 3 personal favorite and top 3 least favorite. Volcanic Volcano is probably gonna be contender for bottom 3. Mount Mito, just ugh. Concrete Valley, I don't remember why I gave the consistency of 4, but I can assure you that level is at least better than these 2, despite the soft lock. Why is this down here? I know the level was empty, but come on, Felix. Like, definitely above these 3. These 3 were pretty bad. Because, yeah, Iggy's Fortress was just empty. Like, lacking hella enemies, but there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. Again, it got a 10 in consistency, so... front door, dude. Water pool definitely deserves to move up. I'm keeping that extra note, and it's staying there. Honestly, above all of these. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Like, it could have been. It really could have been first place. There was a world. Why is above the canopy down here? What level was that again? Gotta go find it. Above the canopy. It slightly rings a bell. Above the canopy, above the canopy. What level was that? Where is it? Was it in here? I remember. Yeah, it's this one. The level that had, like, switch blocks up the ass. Like, it was bad. So it deserves to stay down here. I think... So I gave credit for Limbo at first for being slightly creative, but here's my take on this. So I thought... Here, I can even show it. I thought this door at the beginning... I gotta... So as soon as you enter the level, you got this door right here. I thought this door was put here by the judges to be like, okay, this level is Kaizo. If you want to skip it, just do this. But the more I think about it, something tells me that the judges didn't put that there. The creator did. So, with that said, the level is technically like 3 seconds long. I think only Final Theory's level moves up. As weird as that sounds. Even though that was just a shitpost level, it still was more fun than Limbo. Forest Mario is the case of just... It was just poorly made. So honestly, if I'm saying that for Forest Mario, and Illusion Island #1 is up here, then I think they deserve to go beside each other. I still think Waterworld is better, though, despite the auto-generator in it. And now we got... Oh, boy. Alright. Yeah, frickin'. These 3 levels, man. These 3 levels. Like, don't get me wrong. These 2 levels were not bad, but the fact that they are both 11 seconds and 5 seconds long respectfully is a sin. is freaking awful in its own regard. I still think the crown for the worst level and not VLDC, and OLDC 1 is definitely Battle Royale. There's no doubt about it. But it still beats out the 2 because penalty.jpg. Can we settle with that? Alright, I think with that is the levels finalized. So now, I don't know why I switched to scene. Now it's time for the top 3 and top 3 least levels. Why am I in VLDC 2s right now? Okay, hold on. I'm really glad I recognized that I was VLDC 2, because I was totally ready to, like, you know, completely side eye and be like, yep, this is OLDC 1. Alright. So should we start with bottom 3, I guess? So contenders. We have Battle Royale. We have Limbo. We have Front Door. We have Mount Mito. We have Volcanic Volcano. Excuse me. But surprisingly, not these 2 levels. Because again, they were fine, but they just got penaltied to the bottom 2. And again, this doesn't technically count because the disqualified levels, I added them just for the ranking, but like in terms of if we were officially like giving the podium, these don't count. So that would mean that Star World 6 is technically the lowest ranked level in OLDC 1. Alright, my top 3 least favorite. First place has got to go to Battle Royale. Battle Royale, like, reawakened that, like, VLDC anger when I played it. What else we got? Limbo doesn't deserve to be in bottom 3. Even though I used save states to beat it. If I didn't, it would definitely be bottom 2. Or bottom 3, sorry. Mount Mito really annoyed me. I think Mount Mito deserves... Okay, between Mount Mito and Volcanic Volcano, which one did I hate more? Volcanic Volcano, because at least when I had to replay through Mount Mito, it wasn't that bad the second time through instead of the first. Volcanic Volcano, the first time through was bad, and the second time through was just as bad. So second and third. Was there any other contenders for lowest ranked? Not really. There was for Front Door, but the rooms were fine. But the gimmick did not work for me. That's what I put. I'm gonna change this color to a little bit, like, slightly darker. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, like... in my opinion, Battle Royale is the worst in OLDC 1. Like, the worst level in this entire competition. But it beats out these 2 in terms of professional ranking because at least they had more unique level and a longer level than these 2. That's the only reason. So top 3 favorite levels. Like, let's get out of the depths of hell and go up into the lights, like Tower of Heaven, Blue Leaf. So contenders: Ghost Water, So Safe It's Boring, What the Fuzz, Tricky But Hard, Fly Bones, Notable Heights, Agaric, Sabotage. Oh my god. I had to drink the rest of the iced tea. That was... Oh. Alright. So, funny as it sounds, I actually have my top 3 solidified So you have Ghost Water, Fly Bones, and Notable Heights as my top 3. But I'm just deciding in what order. My favorite level of the 3... Maybe it's so safe it's boring. Okay, what level made me go like, this is my absolute favorite? It was Fly Bones, it was Notable Heights, and it was one of these 2. But of the 3, my favorite, I think, is Notable Heights. Like, I even said I want this in my top 10. But for some reason, I feel like Notable Heights deserves to be second place. Does that sound weird? Okay, no, so, first place, definitely Notable Heights. That's definitely my favorite level. It can't be! Second place goes to Fly Bones. I really, really like this level. I think it was one of the most fun levels. And third place, between these 2, there's also Tricky But Hard. That also made me, like, laugh. You're balding already. Uh-oh. You better get, like, that spray on hair. That's not good. I don't think I'm balding. I like to keep my hair really short, though. Because it's really uncomfy when I'm sleeping. It's like it gets all freaking warm in my room, and I hate it. I like to be freezing cold. I can cover myself with all the blankies. I don't know why I said it like that. Also, third place goes to Ghost Water. What's a good bronze color? This? Sure. Sure. Can't tell really, just felt a spot and it feels oddly shorter than usual. I don't know if you wear like a big headset like mine, but if you took it off and felt it there, that might also be a reason. There's still a lot of like contenders for like favorite level. Like Ice Cream Glacier is another, Emerald Fortress, Vanilla Bridge, like Ghostly Fiery Woods. Again, like the top of the list is really good. Bottom of the list, pretty bad. So GG's. We're done. Ranks have been finalized. Top 3s have been handed out. On like imaginary podiums have been addressed, and I will just do one quick walkthrough of this list, and that'll be it for this playthrough. Again, seriously, thank you for tuning in. I am like I love OLDC as much as VLDC, but I wouldn't be lying if I said I'm glad to be going back to VLDC 11 for VLDC 11. And again, big stream plans for VLDC 11, so I don't know when the premiere is gonna be, but make sure to tune in for that whenever that may be. But yeah, here's your, I'm gonna try to go as slow as possible. Here's your final ranking by yours truly. Trying to go slow. Can I just like press down like this? So sure, it kind of works. So yeah, I would say the main gimmick for OLDC was honestly just like short levels and auto scrollers. There was a lot of auto scrollers in this OLDC. So GG's. I think we only I don't think any level broke into the in terms of aesthetics, I don't think any level got into the 9. Like, yeah, 8.5, 8.5s, no 9 for me. We only got 1 10 in creativity, couple of 10s in consistency. No 10s in playability, though. I don't think any of them deserve that, as good as they may be. Heck, I don't even think I had it out a 9.5. Damn. Even I'm surprised how strict I could be. Yeah, I still stay true that I don't think any of them deserve 9.5. So 10 was out of the question. So GG's. Not really much else to say. Thank you very much for tuning into another playthrough of mine. And I'll be back whenever. Either for PP Day Thursday or maybe Monster Hunter tomorrow, but gonna take like a little teensy tiny break from Super Mario World, aka like maybe 3 or 4 days. Because again, I gotta finalize and change a bit of stuff around for on my stream for VLDC 11. And heck, I haven't really decided on. I don't know. Just stay tuned for that magic by yours truly. I don't know what else to call it. I think I'm just fried. Like, I'm going to bed. But thank you very much for watching, as always. Especially you, Dogfather. Hoping you have a wonderful rest of your night. And a good rest of your week. And anyone else that might have tuned in or is lurking. Thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you for tuning into another long session, or not long session, but I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not really good with, goodbyes. You could blame my autist me on that. You can't make, I don't know, GG's. We're done with OLDC 1. OLDC 2 is next. Well, VLDC 11 is next, and then OLDC 2. And then VLDC 12, and then OLDC 3, and then, gonna go back and forth over time. But yeah, peace out, chat. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful day wherever you may be, and peace out. Good night.